Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to our Thursday night jaunt into OpenTTD with my Series 12 live Let's Play. I've got a couple more victims join me tonight. I'm going to exploit them to help build my railway empire. But hello everybody, I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic. I can see various people up and about, including quite a few moderators in the chat tonight. Hello Egg and Steer Pie Sister Brandon and everybody else. I can see Jackamak is in there too. We've got a lot of things going on at the minute. Oh yes, and a lot of those things are OpenTTD. So I'm going to just jaunt through some news and bits, and then we'll get cracking with the gameplay, won't we? Hello, good evening, welcome. If you're new, hello, I am Master Hellish. I do lots of different sorts of retro and retro style gaming on this channel, and if you want to subscribe, you can do so on the main YouTube channel. We are now up to I'll just get the latest numbers. 42,773. So in 27 people's time, I have to change the retro counter because it's not digital, it's retro. I have to manually change that. But welcome. So news community gaming night has now come to a close for now. We finished our Project Zomboid jaunt on the Mondays on the Variety channel, and I've got a new thing planned for Mondays. Now, I'll tell you, next Monday, right, we have an OpenTTD recording on the Discord. So if you want to be within a chance of taking part in that recording, then come along to the Discord before 7:30 UK time on Monday, and we're going to run an OpenTTD event, which will be recorded, and it should be great fun. Then after that, the week after, that's when a new stream will start in the Monday slot. So watch out for the announcements for that. Now, we actually have an OpenTTD viewers game tomorrow night. So there's lots of OpenTTD to enjoy. So yeah, tomorrow night, this time, we will be doing OpenTTD viewers game number 38. It's Love Wars 2026, everybody. 7:30. If you want to take part, you need to be on the Discord like 10 minutes before then. Don't turn up once we've started. That's no good. It's no good at all. It's just no, don't do that. Get there early, join in. It's going to be great fun. The Love Wars ones are always a little bit different, but it will still be fun, won't it? The OpenTTD server, again, over on the Discord, has been changed. So it no longer requires 3 people to play to be on pause. It's now 2 people. So grab a friend, get on the Discord, and play some OpenTTD. A message in chat here saying, thank you for making the OpenTTD tutorials. They really helped you get into the game, as you just discovered it a week ago. Well, some good news. Not only am I constantly updating that series, but I actually have 2 new videos in the works for that series. I was speaking to the people on the OpenTTD Discord, and yes, we're going to get some more railway and signal tutorials in there. From the very basics all the way through to kind of the end of the intermediate. We're not going to go into advanced in those videos, not yet. But yes, there's going to be some more in that tutorial playlist. So if you're not subscribed, get subscribed, because there's some good stuff coming. Now, if you're watching stuff and it is good, and you see something that's funny or interesting, you're watching on YouTube, please do clip it. It does help me out. For a number of reasons, awareness in the community and all that sort of thing. It's all good. Okay, and just a reminder, if you are enjoying the stream, like the stream. It's always great. What have I got tonight? I have got. I'm back on the tropical. I'm back on the tropical for the Wraith. If you want to get yourself some Wraith, you can use my code Master Hellish at checkout. That'll get you 10% off. Right then, there we go. So, I think we're all good with the announcements and things. So you've got Monday's recording event, tomorrow night's OpenTTD stream, upcoming OpenTTD videos. Oh, videos that you've had recently. Yes, that's right. Not only did we have a video of the absolutely cracking highlights, my voice went, cracking highlights from the last viewer's game, but I did like it's kind of like basically having a crack rebranded. If you remember those old videos that I used to do, yeah, we did a Pixels and Platforms of The Last Starship. That game came out in version 1 last week, and I've been keeping my eye on that. I've been looking forward to it. Absolutely cracking game. Very classic style of gameplay. The graphics are quite classic as well, but it's kind of like revamped for the modern era. It's got a fantastic sort of bit of modern / retro feel. And also, I did what I feel was a very nice montage in that video. So check that out if that is something that might be interesting to you. The game looked like more fun than you guessed on its trailer. Yeah, the thing is that it's made by Introversion, and those guys are the guys that did Prison Architect. And Prison Architect was an absolutely corker of a game. Not just a good game, but it was well executed. Yeah, having a crack will be remembered. Yeah. Basically, Pixels and Platforms is having a crack, but with a very narrow focus. So there we go. Yeah. Why is it The Last Starship? Ah ha 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 ha. Well, you'll have to play the game to find that out. There is a reason or something. Anyway, so there's all the news and stuff. Let's jump into the game now and also introduce tonight's players. So we have Triple joining us. Hello, Triple.
Hello.
Hello there.
Good evening.
How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. You ready to lay some track? Are you very experienced with track? You played a lot of OpenTTD?
I found it like 2 years ago by watching Spiffing Bridge challenge, and then I watched the tutorials, and since then I've been playing it on and off a little bit.
Well, hopefully you can dive in and either contribute to by adding some new stuff or expanding a line. Have you got a bit of an idea of what you might want to do?
Yeah, 2 choices. Either I'm going to try to like optimize all the bad stuff that is going to dwindle since the production is upping, or I'm going to add some completely new and add to the chaos.
Well, remember to pop a sign down when you do start doing things, and I will take a good look at that. Now, next up, Haraz, hello. Welcome to the stream as well.
Hello, viewers. Hello, Hellish. I'm Haraz. I'm from Poland. I first found TTD, I believe it was 1998. I was 8 years old at this point, and I found it accidentally on...
Oh, did we lose you?
Sorry, my push to talk. Yeah. So I played TTD since 1998, pretty much. After a few years, I stopped because, world went forward, and after some time, I discovered that there is OpenTTD, and I'm kind of on and off on OpenTTD since pretty much beginning. Usually I play on like multiplayer server that have daily reset, like with very detailed Polish map, Polish train sets, etc. As you can know by now, I'm from Poland.
I think some people were thinking that you were Dutch. I'm not sure who they were guessing of who. They weren't being specific. Maybe they were speaking about Triple. I'm not sure. Can I boost Triple's volume a bit? Oh, apparently they were talking about your microphone, Triple. I will boost your volume slightly, so we'll keep an eye on that. There we are. I've boosted both of the guests today. So there we go. The 2 guests joining me. Thank you very much for coming along tonight. Now, if you want to be one of the people that are joining me for one of these live streams, the information all about that is in the link in the video description. It's masterhellish.net/S12. And there is a train whistle for Lorelil, who wanted that. The second guest audio was low. That wasn't Triple. That was her. So
okay.
Let me put Triple's microphone back to how it was. The chat got confused between the two of you there. There we go. There we go. I think we should be good. No, not from France. Right, good morning. Kevin DeBee's here as well. Hello, welcome. It's going good, thank you, K Shizzle. Right, I think we are about ready to get started. So I'm going to unpause the game, And you guys can get started and drop your signs down, and we'll have a look and see what's going on. Now, what I'm going to do, as the live stream title suggests, I might be doing a brand new section of the map, and I'm thinking about doing it roughly here. I think. Let's have a look. Where am I? I was looking at the south coast. Let's go to the map of the world. In fact, let's just make the map of the world huge. There we go. There we go. And you can see that a lot of the world has got quite a lot of infrastructure across it. But there's also some gaps, right? And I felt that there was quite a nice little gap down here in this section. So we've got a big pond there, a big pond there, and some towns and stuff around here. Yeah. So I'm going to go in and start working out how to build a brand new rail network. Yes. Am I going to make a round the world tram line? Probably not right now. No, probably not right now. Yes. So there's going to be a bit of all sorts going on. And somebody said about the giveaway. Yes, that's a good point. We have got a game giveaway. It's the monthly giveaway going on at the moment. It's for a Settlers bundle on GOG. So if you want to go and be in the chance of winning that, go to portal.masterhellish.net. Also, Gustos, I think it is, over on Twitch. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Is much appreciated. All the different sorts of support. Now, there are 3 main ways you can support the channel. There's the YouTube channel memberships, there's the Twitch subs, but also there's Viewer Plus as well. So you've got your choice. All right then. I think we're going to need a little bit of drawing and planning. So I'm going to hide the signs. I'm probably going to hide the town names as well. And we'll just have a little think about how this network's going to work around here. Rather than having one big, massive main line right through the middle, like a lot of the times I do, I think I might make a bit more of a web than normal, right? The original Transport Tycoon already had you hooked, but OpenTTD's quality of life enhancements just make it so much better. Yeah, and actually, my video that I've got coming out on Saturday is about a different game's kind of remake. So, you know, you've got Transport Tycoon and Transport Tycoon Deluxe, and that came out as OpenTTD these days. Well, I've got a different game that I've done a video all about. Now, I'm seeing up here that we've got a few relatively large cities. So there's a large city here, here, and here. Also, there's a few over here as well. Oh, there's a bunch down at the bottom here as well, down by the rivers. Yeah, there's a few. Oh, and then there's like a whole ring of large cities around there as well. Not so much in the middle, but we'll cross that bridge. What does Brandon say, when we burn it or something? Finally caught a live stream. Well, welcome. You want to try and catch tomorrow's live stream as well. We're going to be doing a fantastic little game of OpenTTD. I'm not 100% convinced about how I'm going to do this. I'm thinking about a metro. What do you guys think? What do you think about a metro service? I'm not sure about it. I haven't done any metro. We did have some guests that did do some metro though, so trams only? No. No. Not doing trams only. Yeah, because that's just a recipe for disaster over a long period, over long spaces like that. Metro, I think Metro might work. Or what we could do is like group them up into clusters with Metro and have transfer stations. So let's start with a bit. I mean, I'm kind of seeing a group over here, right? And then there's a bit of a group over here and a bit of a group down there. So what if we do like 3 different Metro groups and then join them together? WeW says not Metro? Everybody else wants Metro. People like it. Yeah. Did you promote Love Wars on Friday the 3rd? Yes, that's tomorrow night. Yeah. Boats. We're not doing boats, Brandon. Although there are a lot of oil rigs around here in the water, so we could get some ships in and do a little bit of goods as well. 15 length express trains paired with metro. Do I need to put the express stations in first and then connect up the metro? I think we need to do that, don't we? Yeah. Metro transfer? Buses. Well, maybe we could do some buses as well. I think people like the idea of a metro transfer. Okay. In that case, let's try and get stations in to start off with. Now, this town, which town's this? This is... Oh, let me get my screen in the right place. No, don't exit! Cool. We don't want to disconnect our guests. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, you two. I nearly chucked you off the server. We don't want that, do we? Alright, so... This place, Kinding Hall... If we just take away a little bit of road there, we've got room for a good train station. So I'm going to go straight away with electrified rail, but I'm probably going to use the British station platforms to get some nice trainness in there, right? I will just do a blank platform to begin with, and then I'll make it better afterwards. So how long? Length 15 express. I think length 15 is probably a little bit too much. Let's go with length 10. Although, you need an extra bit for the buffer, don't you? So, let's do length 11. There we go. Are you sure you want to quit? No, when you quit, it doesn't say what operating system you're quitting to now. They got rid of that. Would that almost quit count as a mess up? No, it counts as a mess up if I actually did quit. We don't count misclicks. Right, now... There is a river that goes all the way around here that's in the way, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Yeah. No, this isn't for the metro, this bit. This bit is not... What do you mean? The local authority refused to allow it. Oh, they hate me already. They removed it. Yeah, 2 or 3 versions ago. I mean, I'm going to be careful and I'll do it again. Right, so if I go exit... It says, are you sure you want to exit OpenTTD? They changed the message. So instead of saying the operating system which you've come from, it just says, are you sure you want to exit? Yeah, they changed that message. Right, yeah. And then I think if we do a metro links between these 2 towns somehow... Actually, if we raise the land up here... Get rid of that little bit of... Oh, they hate me even more. How many trees around here? So this is the problem. We've got trees everywhere because we've been playing this game now for goodness knows how long. Oh, actually, we can calculate that, can't we?
We need puppet company that will destroy those 3 existing trees, or main company can come as a hero to the problem we created.
Yeah,
and plant evil trees.
The Evil Tree Destruction Company. Yeah, definitely the Evil Tree Destruction Company. We started in, I think, 1940. So we've been playing 39 years. Each year is 45 minutes, and there's 60 minutes an hour, which means we've been playing for around 30 hours of game time. Now, a normal game of OpenTTD, 100 years is 20 hours, right? So we've played for 1.5 games length already, and we're not even halfway yet. So, yeah, we might give them a monetary gift. Yes, let's do that. Right, I think this might be my first metro station. Oh, I need to delete the road. Yeah. You thought it was 1930? I'm pretty sure we started in 1940, but I could be wrong. Local authority. Bribe. Oh, we've been found out. It's happened already, folks. We've only just started the live stream. We've already been found out by a regional investigator. It was 1930. Oh. My mistake, then. Doesn't your company info say it when it was established? I mean, it should do, yeah. Yeah, 1930. Yeah. Should we count the bribes? No, I don't think we should count the bribes. We'll probably get an integer overflow on the counter. Okay, so they hate us now. We'll have to come back to them later. In fact, should we just go back later? Let's get rid of these roads and put a little metro station in. You know what we could do? We could do trams delivering to the metro station. What do you guys think to that? I actually quite like that. So we have trams in the city, metro between city connections, and then, yeah. I think that's a good idea. How big a metro station should we have? 3-track? How long shall the metro trains be? Maybe the metro trains could be up to half the length of the full ones. Oh, there we go. They hate me as well now. So the end year needs to be 2070. Yes, it does. The end year does need to be 2070. Yeah. What's the highest year count you got through to your playthroughs? I think most of the time we end in 1950 or a little bit beyond. I'm not sure. I'm going to do a bit of a different design to this platform. We're going to have this one as in. I'm going to figure this out, by the way, now. And then I want 2 outs. We're going to need a tunnel as well, so we can bring the outs together at some point. And then the in wants to be able to split this way and that way. And the outs don't. But the in can use the middle platform. So that needs to be able to go and use either of the outs. I think I'm getting this. If Kevin was doing it, the counter would stop working. I know, right? Yes. I just realised I haven't got my text on TikTok that tells people what the game is, so I think anybody passing by is going to be very confused. Yeah. Anyway, remember not to upgrade it. Don't worry, I'm not going to upgrade it. Right. I think we should have at least a train length before I merge the 2 sides together. But what's the polarity of most of the railway lines? Are we right-hand driving this season?
Apparently.
Apparently. Woo. So right-hand drive would mean that way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Signal. Get rid of that. I think that's it. I want to be able to... Actually, I don't need a signal there. I want to be able to have a train sat behind the signal on the exits. It's good practice to do that. Which means we can dip the entrance tunnel in there. And there we go. That's our metro connection. I think it does need to turn a relatively sharp corner, unfortunately. If I do that, that kind of works. And then, yeah, that'll do. That'll be alright. What about alternating the... What, so the trains have to swap over every now and then? But it's different between each station. Oh, you know what? There was another little announcement that I forgot earlier. I don't think we've officially announced it on social media and stuff yet, but the Hellish weekend is going ahead. Okay, so in beginning of October, we're going to be meeting up in York in the UK. So, well, I say meeting up, it's an unofficial event. I'm going to York in the UK, and I'll tell you what time and place I'm going to be at places, and if you want to go to the same place at the same time, you can. We've got a thread in the Discord about it if you're interested in finding out any more. There's also a thread in the Discord because I am going to be taking a day trip to Rotterdam, so there's a chance we could potentially meet up there as well. So if you're interested in either of those 2 things, check out the threads in the general channel on the Discord. There we go. So much. There's so much to remember with all the things that are happening in the community. There we go. Right. Yeah, I need to sort out this. You work in Rotterdam. There you go. I don't work in Rotterdam. I go to Rotterdam for burgers. So, can I bribe these guys again yet? Oh, I can. Okay, let's try bribing them again. Okay, let's get a tram service in so we get a natural boost. Natural boost. Hope you can come to Rotterdam, but York is going to be great. Yeah, if I remember correctly... Hang on a minute. Who's been bribing?
I have the pop out, but I was not bribing.
I needed to bribe.
Triple bribed. You got caught as well. That's one. We both got caught out once each.
Yeah, but I've been bribing 6 corvus now. I keep removing too many trees.
Oh dear. Oh, cool. This road's all wonky. Can I? Oh dear, no. Oh, there we go. So, hang on a minute. Let me go back to Jackamak. Jackamak said they hope they can come to Rotterdam. Okay. Well, I will make my Rotterdam travel plans available, so if people want to do the same trip, then potentially they might be able to. Or at least meet in Rotterdam at the same time, right? And, yeah, York is going to be great. That sign might need an update if the sub count behind... What? The sub count sign? No. We're not quite there yet. Let me just check again. We're on 42,775. We've got 25 people to go before I need to update that. Right, so let's get another station in here. What the hell? No. Right, I've managed to get 2 stations in, and now they're annoyed at me. So I'm just going to get some trams going round. Between the 2 little lonely tram stops. Okie dokie. Clone the tram. How many trams should we have? Should we have 4? I'll tell you what, should we also use the unbunch feature? Yeah, go to the depot and unbunch. There we go. We'll send 4 of them round.
Only 4.
Sorry? Triple? Was that you? I missed it. There we go. Never mind. I'm sure the guests will shout out again if needed. Yeah. Metro only has cargo carrying engines. There's no carriages. Ah, right. Okay. What is the talk about burgers we're travelling for? It's not. It's just a joke, really. To be honest. Basically, we went to a fast food place, but the burgers were really good.
Station.
Did you? Where? Also, thank you very much.
It's
for...
totally overkill now, but it's...
You put a sign down?
Yeah, an entry and exit fix, so...
I didn't put the sign down.
Okay. Okay. So this is interesting because I was actually looking and considering it fixing this recently because if you have a look at some of the other stations, I added extra depots and changed the orders of the trains to visit those depots. No, I didn't change the orders. I made the depots force depots, right? And that was part of the improvement. And I looked over here and I was like, oh, I need to improve this station as well. But you've gone and done it.
I did it like fast, so it start flowing. Like the exits, they can be rearranged. So like because I just paired them in like three platforms into one.
Mm-hmm.
But technically, the platform 1 can be sent to like the first exit line. Then all platforms 2 is connected to like the middle one, and then all platforms 3 to the third one. But it's not necessary because, as you can see, the station just ran out of the call. The biggest issue was that all those trains that by the sign that they go to the train depots. So the previously line arrangement was that after the depot, the main line and the depot line would merge to split, 2 tiles next to the different platforms. And I think this was the biggest bottleneck. And also on the exit, there was like long long stretch of the single exit line, so all the platforms went straight to the single lane, and there were like not even signals till the tunnel. So I think it was enough. I expected this to be more call throughput, but it seems it's overkill now.
Yeah. Did you say that all of the trains are visiting the depot and then missing the other platforms?
Okay, so I will recreate how it was previously.
I mean, I think I remember, but I'm not. Oh, hang on, we've had a plane crash. Let me just clone the aircraft so that. Oh, the aircraft's not available.
Sorry,
well,
that was me.
That's getting
I
phased
just
out.
I felt like crashing a plane.
Oh dear. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's it. You're sacked. We did get a new membership. I think it is that Matu, is it? 3886. Well, thank you for joining the memberships on the channel. All the support is much appreciated. When did I get my hair cut? Quite a while ago now. Probably a week or two. I did post a picture on the Discord of the hair that had been cut off, just to tease everybody. But yes, my hair does grow, and it does get cut. Oh yes, I see what you're talking about with the depots there now.
Yeah, so it's like sketch. So this was the basic, the biggest problem, and I didn't expect all those trains to always go for this depot. So because there is like big depot section down the track, so I thought that the trains will be already maintained while coming here. So the main throughput is assuming they will ignore the depot.
But it appears that no, so.
To do is I will connect the middle section of the station, so it's like both. So either the depot train can go there or the train from my main lane. So the external parts of the looking from the right side of the screen. So this is like the first section. The first section will be only available to the trains going straight from the main line. The middle section of the three platforms is gonna be shared. So either train from the main line can choose to go there, or the train from the depot. And the furthest to the left, it's only for the depot trains.
Yeah. Yep, sounds good. Sounds good. That's a nice little upgrade there. Thank you very much for sharing that. Are you still so you're still working on that bit, are you?
Just a few seconds and it's done.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, let's have a quick look at what Triple's up to. Triple, what have you been up to?
Yeah, I put a signer now. I found here like 20 cities just lonely sitting here, so I'm getting the biggest one and just making a big line and hope that it doesn't fall apart.
Wait, what's the sign name?
Making a new separate passenger.
Okay, so there's a brand new passenger station here. And there's a bunch of open land, yeah. And there's the sign, and I can see there's a few more passenger stations up some larger towns there. So you're planning, you're beginning your stations. So you've got quite a few round here actually. So this is quite ambitious. I look forward to coming back and seeing how you're getting on.
Yeah, thank you. I also found train number 7 and 8. That line was a bit not good, but I fixed that.
I was going to do some fixing today, but you know what? I'm having a day off fixing. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to try and do the stations that I'm working on today. Speaking of which, Kinding Hall, do they still hate me? Yes. Can I bribe them? Yes. Okay, so I've managed to bribe them a bit more. Let's get even more trams in. So I
found that I was bribing.
There we go. I'm gonna move this tram stop a little bit further down. So can I just hide the buildings, please? Thank you. So there we go. Just move that tram stop. Wait for the tram to get out of the way. There we go. We need to put another tram stop at the top of the town over here. And then another tram stop that goes at the end. So there should be a tram stop here And this tram stop should actually be round the corner. So let's just make sure that we're doing that. There we go. That's much better. And we need to sort out the orders. We had a train whistle, so let's get... Where's my whistle gone? Let's do another train whistle. Here we go. And actually, I've still got a few of these train whistles left, so if you want to head out to the Hellish store and get yourself some badges, tags, stickers, train whistles, it's there. And we've had more... Oh my goodness, that's 3 times in this stream we've been found out by a regional investigator. Not doing great on that side of stuff. Okay, hang on.
I only destroyed like a third of the town and they didn't like it.
They don't. They get quite angry very quickly, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay, right. I've done all the orders now, so it should be okay. Do they do bird versions of those? What, like bird whistles? I'm sure you could probably get a bird whistler somewhere. But there we go. No love for shipping. Not too many, yeah. 4, not 5 tram stops for the city to grow. It's not for growth. We put the tram stops in there because the town hates us. And I want to be able to build a metro station. But once we've... I mean, including the train station and the metro station, we'll be alright. The investigator is stream sniping. I like that. That's a good one.
That's awesome name for like character in like RPG game, like stream snipe investigator.
Yeah. Oh, you just mentioning that. Just I had flashbacks to playing D&D. I like D&D. I miss playing D&D. Maybe we should. Maybe before we get community gaming nights coming back, we should get some. We should do some D&D on the Variety channel. What do people think of that?
They keep finding out of the time to bribing.
Yeah, they will do. If you do it enough, they'll keep finding out. Right, so we've got one town with a metro station where the platform's broken because they started to hate me. We've got one town with a train station, the metro station's missing, and I've got the trams in. And the other town, I haven't done anything in yet. So hopefully, they don't hate me yet. So there we are. Oh no, somebody mentioned in chat where they're from. Oh, alright, everybody, you know the rule. You've got to shout out the country or region that you're from now. It's not my rule. I mean, actually, maybe it is, I don't know. How did that come about? I think we just did it once and now we keep doing it. Everybody's shouting out now. Right, so the trains are length 10, but then you've got the buffer stop, so it needs to be at least 11, I think? How long's this one? Yeah, that's 11. I think with the buffer stops, 11 is fine, because the buffer stop, I think, takes half a train, and then you have the slopey bit on the other end. Oh, Brandon, right? I forgot to say, are you intending on joining us when oh, the local authority hate me again. When I come to Rotterdam? Because if you are, I'll start a chat with me, you, and Kevin, and then add anybody else that's going to be there, and we'll get things up and going. Right. Let's do trams here, there, and here. Oh no, they refuse to allow it again. How do they keep finding out? It's just a chance each time you do it, right?
I have it 6 times in a row now. I'm not happy.
6 times in a row? That sounds unlucky. I'd have to look at the wiki to find out for sure. Ooh, I think I might have put that in the wrong place. So I want to put that just before the corner. Oh yeah, I've put this in the wrong place. Okay, hang on a second. It should be there. I'm trying to plan for the future a little bit with this. So some of this might not make sense. But it's going to. Oh, they still hate me. My goodness. Right. Before I do anything, I need to put the trams in first. Because having a half-decent system helps the local authority rating naturally rise up nice and quickly. There we go. Right. Trams, then the rest. Where are people from? Sweden? Oh. Master Hellish does Critical Role. Yes. There's somewhere in the region of the Milky Way. Isle of Man, Sweden, Cambridge, Netherlands. Netherlands. Yeah. It didn't mean to start a thing. It happens every stream.
I am also from the Netherlands.
There you go. Confirmations. We thought we had somebody from the Netherlands. Right. Yes. Hang on a second. I just concentrate on that bit. We're going to go and unbunch. Considering the stats that YouTube gives me, I'll go and fetch it because I find it a little bit interesting. So bear with me a second. Channel, analytics, audience. Scroll down. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Top geographies. So, it's very close between the UK and the United States. Okay? Both locations are approximately 14% in terms of share of my audience. Then, it's not actually the Netherlands. It's Germany. Germany is the next group of people, but you don't hear many people shouting out saying they're from Germany. So, that gives me the impressions that the German population watching are a little bit more quiet, or maybe don't come to the live streams as much, right? And then is in fourth place is the Netherlands with 6.8% of the population. Yes, we Steerbite Sister. I'm not visiting Sheffield yet. We did actually plan on going to Sheffield, and then we changed it and ended up going to Lincoln instead. Add you to the Rotterdam chat. Okay. I will. Anyway. And if anybody wants to know, 5th place is Poland with 4.6%. Right, let's get these trams going. There we are. Off they go.
Found that again.
I was going to say, that was another one that just popped up briefly, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
I only did it twice.
Oh dear. I can't remember. Is that, how many is that now? Is that 6? Can't be 6.
For me, it is now the 8th one I got, and I got 6 in a row.
Oh my goodness. There's another one.
Oh,
What?
yeah,
What?
yeah, I got another one.
Oh my goodness, there's so much bribing. Oh, I've just found. I just did it as well. Should have just called this the bribing live stream. Oh, we got more people from Poland. Was it today?
Okay.
The special day? It was today, wasn't it?
Yeah, today.
Yeah. Yes. Did you enjoy your donuts?
The Fat Thursday.
I like that. Sounds good.
Please let me build this.
If we group all the Nordic countries, it might count. Oh yeah, I'm from Germany, but last time I tell it, you complain about because now everybody will tell you where they're from, so now I shut up. No, don't worry, we've done it. We don't need to do it again. It's fine. Okay, well this town hate me. They think I'm appalling. It's all gone horribly wrong. This town should probably start liking me a bit more now. Look, our rating's good. So I can get rid of these 2 bits of road and get my metro station. Oh, actually, I need. You know what? I'm going to double up my metro station. I'm going to do 2 bits on one side. What's the length here? Yeah, I'm going to do 2 bits on one side and 2 bits on the other. So we have dual platforms. And I'm also going to be conservative and put in 1 big piece first. Oh. Okay, that's a mistake. Everybody can count that's a mistake. Didn't join the station. There we go. Yeah. There we go. We can get that in. Just getting rid of 1 building. And then I'll put the metro on the other side as well. Needs to be 6 long for our 5 length trains. Unsupported length. Oh. There we go. There we go. Hellish messed up this stream 1.
How do you mean 1?
Well, that's the first count. 1 time.
Oh.
They like to count it. There we go. Right, so the trams are done.
I found out again.
Oh my goodness. Constantly being found out.
But I will
Metro.
keep doing it, so...
Things don't go wrong. They just get interesting. That's right, they just get interesting. This town still hate me. I don't think there's much I can do about it. Maybe I can try planting some trees? There we go. Right, what do they think of me now? Oh, they've gone to good. Quick, let's get our trams in. Right, let's get this right. So I want to go this way from there, maybe from here. So yeah, let's go there. Let's go out a few. We'll go 1, 2, 3 this way. So, oh no, I think there's a bit of a ridge here, and I think it makes it all a bit too wonky. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it's okay. Okay, don't want to destroy too many trees putting in the tram line because that's what annoys them. So then if we go out... onto this road? That's a bit far out. How did I do it in the other city? No, I did do that. Okay, fair enough. Let's do it similar then. So we won't put the road in there. 1, 2, 3. We'll put it in here. Road. There. And then this one goes here. Are they going to let me do it? No, they hate me. Right, that's it then. Hook it all up. Get the trams going.
Alice, can I ask you a question quick?
Go for it.
If you don't passengers and mail, does it really matter if you have a one-way or a two-way line? If you have a circle?
Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, really, if you're doing passenger mail and you've got a circle going on and they're going round one way, the only thing that happens when you go round the other way as well is it's just like another one of the line. It doesn't make a difference. It just adds more capacity, right?
Alright, I will go one way to line.
It doesn't matter which way around they go. You could actually have both lines going round the same way and it'd still be as effective, I think. I could be wrong.
I will do it, and I can blame you if it goes wrong.
Exactly, yes. Just blame me, doesn't it? It feels like Hellish is building a much bigger metro stations than we ever are going to need. I don't know. I mean, the train stations are double the length of the metro stations at the minute. You can mess up better than that. Yeah, I know, right? Community spelt wrong in that lower... what? Oh, on the messaging thing. Right, well, in that case, somebody needs to log a help ticket so I can get that fixed. Right, so metro station and train stations are done there. Trams are done there. Yeah, trams are done. How many trams have we got going round? Oh, I'm a tram short. There we go. So we've got 5 trams going around there. We've got... Why are some of these trams going backwards? What's going on?
Hellish messed up too.
Hang on a minute. It might not be me. It might be the trams being silly. It is. It's the trams being silly. It's like it came out the depot and just went the wrong way for some weird reason. Oh well, never mind. Maybe... Where's the unbunch order? There's only one going round the wrong way. All the other ones are perfectly fine. Oh no, I'm wrong. No, there's more than one going round the wrong way. Okay, so they're going to the road depot to unbunch. Then they go to west, north, transfer, and then town centre. Then they go back to the road depot to unbunch. So why are most of them now going round the wrong way? Is there a break in the track that I can't see? I bet there's a break in the track I can't see. Yeah, there it is. It's behind the... There you go. Tram tracks. There's a break in the track. There we go. Now it's okay. I mean, we've had to put a little wiggle in. But... There we go. Couldn't really see it behind the station label. I'm not sure that counts as messing up. Maybe it does. It's almost impossible to see without noticing the trams going around the wrong way. Right, what's next? Yes, so we've got trams here. We can put the metro station in... Hang on a minute. This one's only should have a metro station, not a main station. Get rid of that. So this one we're going to have a metro station. Where's the metro station thing? Here we go.
How big of station spread is allowed?
I think it's 15.
It's not high enough for my idea.
There we go. Now the problem is that we need our trams, once our metro's connected, to drop off at the metro station. But I'm not changing it just yet. Same with here. Now these metro stations are receiving only, and then they go out onto the main line. This one's oh, I still haven't got that bit of metro station sorted out. Let's get that in there. Oh, they still refuse to allow it. Oh,
Park
never
them
mind.
again.
Yours...
Spiff. Oh my god, sorry, Hellish.
All right, go for it.
Yeah. So if you can see my sign, throughput problem, there is like... let me know if you can find it.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, you see the middle part of the little Grand Bridge Woods. There is like this massive queue to the two platforms in the middle. Like it goes to the left, like multiple screens.
Oh yeah, I worked on that last time, I think. Believe it or not, that's a lot better than it used to be. Because at least they're moving. In the past, they were all like completely blocking up.
I'm thinking about separating so this... so the one that comes from the left, like left diagonal, I would abuse the shared orders, hoping I will only affect the right trains, and actually give them like new station, so it's like not terminus but one wait station, kinda.
How big is the station spread in that area? Let's have a look. Yeah, so that there is room for one more platform somewhere in that area, in that width.
I would build separate station and just use like the new station spread, just to be in the range for the factory.
Yeah, so dropping off in the factory. That makes sense. Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
And then use the existing platforms, just expand the bottom line so they have more platforms to use for.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll come back and have a look at that in a little while then. While we're looking at things, let's have a look. Whereabouts was the new network? I think I remember. Yeah, here we go. So we've got passenger stations popping up all around here. Oh my goodness, how many passenger stations have you built? Oh, have you actually started to connect them? It looks like you have. Okay, so this is where you're doing that loop that you were talking about. Fantastic. So it's a dual track line, presumably half the loop going one way and half the loop going the other. Yeah. Need more ships. How many ships have we got in the game? We have 772 ships, which is more than double the normal amount. Both ways even out fluctuations in cargo. That's a good point, actually, chat just made. Both directions probably a good idea. Right. How we're looking over here? What's the local authorities still think I'm appalling, so there's nothing I can do about them yet. I think this river's got to go because there's just no way I'm going to be able to build these lines at this level with that river there. In fact, I did a survey and it turns out this river was full of evil fish. So we just need to get rid of all the evil fish. We can keep the bridges, that's fine. So we're actually doing the environment a favour by getting rid of all the evil fish.
We lost someone on the channel, I believe. There was this sound.
It was Triple's microphone. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, we're gonna get like bribery pop-ups anytime soon, right?
Yes. There we go.
Hey,
So
Triple, if you can hear us, can you get caught bribering again?
They can hear us. They can hear us.
Yeah, he replied.
Right, so we're going to do a simple terminus station here for the metro. And then I need to connect these two metro points together. And I'm going to go kind of across here with the metro. Try and avoid the river a little bit. Going to need to have a little kink. Oh my goodness. More regional investigator issues. You've read somewhere that fish migrate upstream? Not evil fish though. Evil fish don't do that. There we go.
I'm back.
You're back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Right, now I've put the metro line in, but there's no depots. So I'm going to put some depots in. So after this bit here, I'm going to push the wiggle out a little further, do a straighter part, and I think that's where I might be able to get some depots in. No, I'm not sure about that actually. I don't think that's long enough. Let's make it even longer. So let's do length 5 there. And oh, no, get rid of those bits. There we go. And I can't push this back any further because of the river. So we'll come out like that. Connect that up and connect that up. This isn't going to be like perfect, but it'll do. So that middle section there is 9 long. So 1, 2, 3, and then get rid of these 3. And we'll do a little tunnel for the metro. Boop, boop. And there we go. Nice, some nice little double depots. Get rid of the through piece of track. Get some signals in there. Double check the polarity of the line. Just because I'm terrible at that sort of thing. So we want a signal before the merge. Signal before the merge. And I'll pop a signal before the depots as well. And then we'll put some signals down the line as well. There we go. How have I been doing? Ah, Sergeant Creeperty. Hey, welcome. Yeah, it's been a long time. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. I'm about 14 to 15 months into full-time content creation. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, the investigator's been watching us as well. But welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're doing okay. Should we... Oh, I can't quite put my... Can't quite put my metro stations going yet because I'm still missing a bit of station. Fort Cheddingworth. Still think I'm appalling. Never mind. Let's get the other metro line in. There we go. Town's currently expanding, building football stadiums and all sorts. If you dig into it, it's the investigator who's the culprit. interesting way of looking at it. Why is
It's
he
definitely Brandon.
It's Brandon. Oh my goodness. Apparently we're blaming Brandon. There we go. Right. Need to get down this bit of hill. Do a little flat bit there. And then I'm going to do another diagonal to here, I think. We need to get past this forest. So if I dig a little bit out there, that should do it, I think. There we go. There you are. Brandon can be bribed, apparently. Apparently. Okay, so let's remove that. Have a length of 5. After the 5 is where we want to signal and then have the merge. There we go. Signal, signal, tunnel, 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 tunnel. And there we go. Oh, that's weird. I was just thinking then, how did the bomb tool do a cross shape? But I must, yeah, I held control by accident as well. That's not a mistake, that was a misclick. We don't count misclicks. Yeah. Hellish, do you like World of Warcraft? You know what? World of Warcraft is one of those games that I would love to have time to play. I'd absolutely love it. World of Warcraft, EVE Online, and a few others. I would love to have time to play those a lot.
Do you know the joke, the cross joke between EVE Online and World of Warcraft?
I do. I think I know the one you're referring to. Is it to do with IQ?
Exactly.
Yes. I played... let me see if I can remember correctly. I played World of Warcraft first because I started while I was in uni. And then I started EVE Online when I started my first job because some of the people there worked... played EVE Online. And I would often play both at the same time for quite a long time. I'd be like mining and mission running in EVE, and then I would be doing World of Warcraft raids at the same time. And I had a bit of a nickname. Obviously, my character was called Master Hellish, or I think it was Hellish, depending on what realm it was on. That's where the name comes from World of Warcraft. And because that's where I first started using it. I was an undead priest. That's where the Hellish bit comes from. That's where the hell in Hellish comes from, an undead priest in World of Warcraft. If anybody's ever, worried that it's got some sort of connection to real life deities or anything to do with religion and stuff, no, nothing. It's from a fantasy world and it's nothing to do with real life. So, yeah, that's where it comes from. And where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, I had a bit of a nickname because of the time of day that we'd do the raids. I would end up having my evening meal with my parents, but I would take my dessert, my pudding, up to my bedroom so I could be on time to the start of the raids. And they'd be like, "Oh, you ready, Hellish?" I was like, "I'm just finishing my pudding," and they started calling me Pudding Man. I was the Pudding Man for a while. But we had great fun. And many years later, actually, we did a bit of gaming on World of Warcraft as a community, just as a little bit of fun, just the lower levels, very casual. We might do more in future, and also we still play EVE Online. We've got a very casual corp. Yeah, they go on the Discord and go find the channel. In fact, if you go to my website, masterhellish.net, there's an EVE page on there. Right, I've got the station in, I've got the line in. This one's a little bit longer than the other, so I'm wondering, am I going to need more depots? Yeah, I think I should have more depots. So I'm going to have some right here, I think. So how can I do this where it's not going to be a nightmare? I can't do it because of the forest. Oh, what if I go the other side of the forest? Yep, I can do that. That works. That works. I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll work. Let's just bring this up. Yeah, we got a bit of all sorts actually over on the Discord. We've got a whole load of servers that are publicly available for people to join in with. So, Fistful of Frags, which is broken at the minute. I'm going through some migration with that. But we've got the OpenTTD server. We've got some other ones. They're listed on the website and they're listed in the Discord. But then the Viewer Plus subscribers, have they got some servers available to them? Yes, they have. We've got a Minecraft server. We've got a Project Zomboid server. We've got a Factorio server coming. It's in testing now. There's a whole load of servers available for those who choose to support me on Viewer Plus, which is lovely. I have had the odd message from some people that get annoyed that they because I'm, what's the word? Paywalling. I'm paywalling the ability for them to join in with the gaming, and I have to explain to them that, like, you know, these sorts of things cost money to run. The whole YouTube content creation thing costs money to run, and it can't be free. We can't have everything for free. It would be nice, I suppose, if we could have everything for free, wouldn't it, eh? But it's just not. It's not a thing. And the reason why those people get the extra benefits is because they're the ones that support the channel in a way which makes it possible for me to be able to do the content that I do. I've just realised I've got a bit of a double kink around this forest, but you know what? I'm going to leave it. It's fine. Are there any city builder games that are not released that you're looking forward to? No. I can't think I've seen one. It's like the horrible restaurants paywalling food. Yeah, the way, I can't remember what I said exactly, but the way that I put it to them was, all of my core content is free. For that to be possible, I need monetary support, right? I don't know exact, right? So don't quote me on this, but roughly somebody with this many subscribers doing the amount of videos that I'm doing would not get a minimum wage, UK wage salary from YouTube, right? Like the ad revenue, you know, by itself, for somebody who's as big as me, it doesn't meet the minimum requirements for a full-time job on minimum wage, what we call minimum wage here in the UK. Now, it's only the support of the Viewer Plus subscribers and the Hellish store and things like that that make the difference for me at this sort of level, right? 42k. It's complicated, okay? So I'm doing a lot of generalization and doing a lot of rounding, but essentially, yeah, that's the situation, yeah? Hey Hellish, hope you're doing well work-wise. Not too bad. Well, this is my work, so I don't have a job. I don't have a day job. I haven't had a day job for over a year. This is my job. Running this business, creating content. That is my job now. Let's do some more depots over here, I think. You know what? I'm feeling terrible. Let's do some diagonal depots. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's probably okay, right?
I've heard that before.
Just trying to remember the best way to do them, and then I remember there is no good way to do them. They're just horrible things.
Master, did you consider switching to kick, or like having it at the same time? So I've seen some people, they do the streaming portion on the kick because it's better money, while still when they are making like just like content movie, right? Like
yeah.
I mean, they placed it on YouTube. So pretty much you just move only the streaming part from the YouTube to the Kick.
Yeah, I mean, I am currently streaming on YouTube in both vertical and horizontal. I'm streaming on Twitch, Steam, and TikTok. The Kick, I haven't looked into any more because the last time I checked, there was some rumors of some very dubious practices that I didn't want to be associated with, right? And I need to look into whether those rumors were true and to what extent, right? So that I can make an informed decision of whether I want to be part of that platform.
Okay, I will have to Google it. First time I hear about it.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
sounds-
I there's a few different bits and bobs that I've heard. One of them was around how essentially the whole thing is funded with gambling money. But I don't know how true that is. And I don't know to what extent. And I'm not going to speculate now. I'm just mentioning it for context. So yeah, my content's too pure to be on Kick. Well, the amount of people that see my content on TikTok and they're like, "Wow, it's so refreshing to see this sort of thing on TikTok," you know, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I go to a platform like that and I can be the beacon of light amongst the dark. Oh, there we go. I got another metro line in, everybody. Yay! We're getting there. We're getting there, right? Do these people still hate me? Yes, okay. Well, we'll come and have a look and we'll see what Hurras and what Triple are up to in just a second. Let's go back to the chat. Brandon says, Kick is where you go if you get banned on Twitch. Apparently, Kick is a cesspool. Your content is too pure to be on air. So, yeah, I need to look into it a little bit more. Wow, that takes a lot of bandwidth, doesn't it? So, yeah, I use different bandwidths for different platforms. So, on YouTube, I am streaming at around 20 meg at 1440p 60 frames. It's the big high-quality one, right? If you want high quality, you come to my YouTube. On Twitch and on Steam, I'm streaming at around 5 to 6 meg. And I think it's the same on TikTok, right? So you're looking at 5 to Twitch, 5 to Steam, 5 to TikTok. That's 15 plus the 20. That means that's 35 to 40 meg of uplink going out. Yeah, from my computer right now. Yeah. Okay. Now, so yeah, this town still hate me. I'm going to bribe them. It's been a while. Hey, they just think I'm poor. Gonna get the tramway construction in first. And in theory,
Fantastic.
I'm building it on my own road, so in theory it shouldn't anger them. Oh, we got a super chat. Hey, Mr. Hellish, I wanted to share a PR I made on OpenTTD. I think you'll like. Show vehicle details when sorting. Oh, can you give me the direct link, please? Either on Discord or something. I would like to take a look at that. But thank you very much as well for the $10 US and the super chat there. Right, I need to adjust the orders of these trams. So after Fort Cheddingworth, I need to go to Fort Cheddingworth North. There we go. So that's the 4 there. Okay, those ones have got 4. Right, so all 3 towns have now got a tram line with 4 stations. The 2 satellite towns have both got metro stations that go to the main town, and the main town has metro stations linked to a main station, but the main station hasn't got tracks yet. And this metro's a bit broken because I haven't sorted it yet, because they hate me too much. Do they still hate me? No, they think I'm poor. That's fine then. Let's get the rest of this track put in. Brilliant. Okay. Now, something on the end of these platforms. I want to be putting a wrong way round signal on the middle platform. What that does, it discourages the trains from using the middle platform. So when they come in via the in track, they're more likely to go to one of the 2 outer platforms. And then when they exit, They go straight out. It's a very good 3-track system. Yeah. Are you sure Hellish isn't an OpenTTD dev? I have never added code to the main stack of OpenTTD. Now, I have developed scripts, mods for OpenTTD. 2 of them you can find in the game. And who knows, eh? Please keep improving OpenTTD. I mean, I don't. But you know what? I do talk to the developers a little bit. And my contribution so far to OpenTTD is the kind of tutorial and awareness. You can put it, just pop it in the OpenTTD channel would be great, thank you. Or general, like Brandon says, one or two. Right, so now I want to adjust this station and make it look good. And then after that, we can get the metros going backwards and forwards. So let's put buffer stops on the back. We'll put platform slopes on the front, which I've already done. And then I would like to do some station roofing. Let's do station roofing most of the way down. And I like to do bridges because I think that looks cool. And a little bit of the signs and some lighting. There we go. By the way, just as a side note, because I'm looking at going to Rotterdam for the day. If anybody knows a good place to stay for the night in Rotterdam, do let me know somehow. Ideally, the thread that we have in the general channel for my Rotterdam. So there we go. All right. Okay. Brandon has reposted the link, so I'm going to have a quick look at this. So, show additional vehicle details based on sort criteria. Sort by maximum speed. Oh, wow. So what are the sort criteria? I mean, I'll have a proper look at this later when I'm not live. But Brandon put the link in the main channel. Yeah. Kick is to YouTube as Twitter is, well, better to mental health. Let's see. What? Maximum speed? Is it not just maximum speed, right? Is there something else? What groupings are there? Solves are creating new vehicles sorted by criteria.
Okay, Spiff, I fixed the next station set.
Hang on a second. I'll be with you in a second. Show additional vehicle details based on sort criteria. Oh, I see. I get it. So what it does... you know what? I'm going to just throw this up on the screen. Give me a second. I'll put it in my throwing up on the screen. Just wait for it to load there. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. So this is the OpenTTD GitHub. By the way, if anybody who doesn't know, I used to be a developer before I went full-time content creating. That's how it happened. The company I worked for went into administration and closed down. So I lost my job and I was like, what do? I know, I may as well make some content. Anyway, you can see here that when you sort by something, it shows you that detail on the right-hand side. So I kind of like this. I mean, obviously, it's not something that... what's the correct word? The incorrect word is it's not necessary. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, the information you're looking for is actually listed down here, right? But you have to click on each individual one to be able to then see that information. So if you sort by maximum speed, having that information shown at the side so you can just go up and down and see it, that's quite nice. It's not what any of the things I had on my list was. Yeah, you could just see the maximum reliability down the side, couldn't you? So, yeah. Without clicking down all the trains. Yeah. So, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's going to get brought into the main branch, etc. But it's really nice for you. I mean, I've just destroyed it by scribbling all over the screen. But it's good. I like that. Bring on version 16. It's already merged. I should. You know what? I should have just looked. It's there. It would have been there on the page, wouldn't it? They are coming soon. Soon. As if any version of OpenTTD has ever been soon. Oh dear. Right. Okay. The Passion Bridge looks wonky. What's this? No donation.
Donation. Fantastic.
Fran the Man has done a donation for 50 likes on the stream. More likes means more donations, they said. There we go. They donated £10. Thank you very much, Fran the Man. It's much appreciated. Right. Yeah, I think I've finished decorating this station now. The metro stations can have some decoration later. So we'll get some metro trains going, but we won't give them, like, transfer orders yet. So, oh, no. Which metro train do I need? Let's sort by reliability. Oh, it'd be so nice if we could see the reliability nice and quickly on the right-hand side here. Okay, I won't keep doing that. What we got here? 88. Oh, hang on. They're all 88. Okay. Oh, that's the speed. Okay, so reliability 92, 84. Right, so this one, the Hammersmith, 92% reliability, 88 on the speed, and carries a lot of passengers. Yeah, Season 12 is now on version 15.1. We've been using latest stable all the way through. It was launched on version 15, right? So the scenario save for starting this world was version 15. Right, let's get one of these hammer metro things. I think we need a double. Let's get a double. That's going to be like 600 people. We'll just get it to go backwards and forwards between these two stations to begin with. And we'll clone it so there's two of them. And then we'll do the same down here. So I will clone the oh god, it's gone the wrong way. Never mind, it's fine. Which way are we going on this one? Okay, we'll go up to the metro. Down here, we'll just go backwards and forwards, clone it, and send them on the way. So yeah, we've only done 4 length on the metro, but we can get a little bit more in the station if we want to. Actually, quite a lot more, but it'll be all right. Yeah, fun to see metro expansion. Yeah, I know. I just thought it'd be nice and fun to do. I don't know if it's going to be great. Yeah. I accidentally put in a PR. What? You was helping someone who had trouble with an overflow in 15. And it described a change to a signal behaviour.
New viewer plus subscriber.
Fantastic. Dev jumped in and fixed the change. Yeah. The change was updated in version 15.1. There we go. Attila the Hun is now resubscribed. Thank you very much for 43 months, Attila. Have we got both those trains going? Yep, the trains are going. Good. Trams, metro trains are on the way. They're quite cool. Right, speaking of quite cool, let's have a look at some of the quite cool networks and things that have been going on. I've got a funny feeling we're going to see quite a lot of track over here now. Let's see. So, who was doing the new Wonder Loop?
Triple.
It was Triple. There we are. So, out of the two of them, we got Heras and Triple joining me tonight. And it's Triple who is doing this particular piece of track. Yeah, track. Don't worry, I can do English, just... Sometimes people ask me, it's like, oh, do you wish you could speak another language? And I was like, I haven't figured out English yet. I'm still working on it. Let's see. So you got this big line. Okay, it goes through some stations, goes through another station. Yeah, it goes round again. Quite a big loop there. Round over the hills and stuff. You've not really been demolishing the hillsides or anything, haven't you? You've been working with the landscape. You've got a tunnel there. Through another town. You found quite... Oh my goodness, that is a big hill. Are you going to have one engine on these trains or two?
I can put 2.
I think with some of these hills that we've got here, what we learned from the last viewers game was you need a couple of engines. Let's see. You haven't got any trains going on the line yet. I can't believe what we've been live now for. What is it?
I would add station spread to this loop as well, like because they're not really hitting the town.
Yeah, some of them are.
I already did that.
Yeah.
If you look at, I'm trying to get a max, and I will maybe do some trucks if I have the time for it.
Yeah, some of them are, some of them haven't. Hang on.
I have one question for you, Hellish.
Mm-hmm.
How do I put the messages up? I keep getting messages that everything is running at deficit and.
Oh, you just need to go into the advanced game options, and then if you go and make sure you're on expert and show all your settings, there's a news and advisors section, and just go down there and turn pretty much everything off, depending on which things you want to stay on. The only thing I've got turned on, I think, is vehicle crashes. Company information I've got set to full, and accidents I've got set to full. Everything else I've got turned off. So if you go and turn them off, that'll stop that. Yeah, this format with 2 guests joining every week would work so well with a city builder challenge similar to season 10. But yeah, potentially. Yeah, we might do something similar. Yeah, we might do something similar next season. Yeah, the Master Hellish server might be furs. Yeah, I don't remember. Right, so oh my goodness, you got some long tunnels there, and some long bridges. Okay.
Oh, I got one. I can't find it. Help.
Yeah. Right. Nice loop. Looking good. Thank you very much. And what? It was that was Triple's loop, wasn't it? Oh, it's a double loop that Triple made. It's a triple loop. Or is it a triple-double loop? Nah, it's got to be a triple-double loop, hasn't it?
Yeah, I realized that I got some stages and I was like, I got one station on a bad place, so I added 2 more and I made it hard mode, a hard kind of thing.
Oh yeah, it is. I will show everybody on the stream in case they just can't quite see. Maybe they're on a mobile device or something. Where's my cursor? There it is. So we've gone a little bit early for Love Wars, Valentine's this year. Oh my goodness, let me try get my mouse. There we are. It is like a wonky heart. We like that. That's cool. The thing is, by the way, the OpenTTD server that we have is still on version 15. I haven't updated it yet. Okay, fantastic. And Heras, what have you been working on recently? Have you got a sign down for me to look at?
Yeah, it's called throughput problem. It's Little Grand Bridge.
Ah, yes, I remember now. So you've modified this. No, you've added an extra station by the looks of it.
Yes, through the station spread, it is on the left is 4-lane station.
Yeah.
It's still too small throughput, like to the amount of the trains. I'm considering like changing it so it's like not per minutes, but because it will give it a little bit boost and we have the space to work with.
Yeah.
So I salvaged the 2 because previously it was using 2 platforms on the main station, and I pretty much gave those to the bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like from double feed. So.
Okay. I think you might be missing some signals actually. Yeah. So for the Little Garnbridge West station, on the exit, let me see if I can just annotate this. You've got your trains merging after a tunnel, but you haven't got any signals before the merge. So I'm pretty sure the trains won't leave the platform at the same time and go through the tunnel and through the other way up to the merged path signal there.
Oh yeah, now I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to maybe move the track that
one
merges
further
in.
Away.
That's right, one further away, so then you can get your signals in before. Yeah. What did chat say? When a train leaves the bottom depot, it goes up to platform 2, then immediately leaves it. Oh yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe just removing the depots there might also help. I don't know. Pathing issue at the bottom depot. I think somebody. Oh, I've got my shift key held down. I think this train might be lost. Yeah, this train here is lost because it's not going to... The station that it's at is not on either of the orders list. So, train 1445. We might have to keep an eye on that one. It might figure it out, actually. It's going back down the line.
Wait, 857 the same. Greenbridge.
Hang on,
How
let me
he
just
ended
check.
up here?
Yeah, I have no idea how that train ended up there. Yeah.
He's not on shared orders neither.
TomTom 15,000. 15,000. Thank you very much for being the latest subscriber to my channel. We're actually only 19 subscribers away from having to change the retro counter behind me there. So if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Join the Hellish crew. Yes. Right, I'm going to go back to mine and try and fix it. Okay, the trams seem to be working here. The local authority now think I'm good. The metro trains are probably very empty. Actually, that one has over 200 passengers on it, so that's not too bad. Yep, it's all good. Okay, so what I need to do now is do exactly what I've done here, but again, over here, and then connect the railway lines together. It feels like too much work. Now, you know what? I'm not going to do over here. I'm going to do down here because this particular bit interests me a little bit more. So we're going to go Lungfingwell, Great Flunningstone, and we're going to go with Gunbridge. They're the three that I'm going to connect together, I think. How I'm going to do it, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I think I'm going to take that little bit of road out. We're going to get a standard station in first. There we go. This one, remember, needs to be 11 by 4. And then we'll put the metro stations on the side. I wonder... Station spread's 15, right? Okay, let's see. So if I put a metro there, that means the bottom of my station could go here. You know what? I'm going to try it. So this metro is going to go in there. I'm going to... No, oh, no, I didn't do the trams first. Oh, I forgot about the trams.
Guys, add one to Hellish mistakes.
Yeah, you can count that as a mistake. Okay, okay. They're poor. I'm going to go with the trams now. Let's get the tramway in. So... We'll put the tram there. The tram there. Here, and I'm kind of trying a future plan. There, I think. Yes. Yes, I think that works. Right, I'm going to go and do the two other trams before I get excited and start doing anything else. Right, unbunch. Clone it. Right. Tram time. Let's have a tram there. One there. Then one up here. And then one there? Oh no, here. Trying to get a nice little pattern going here to try and spread them out a little bit. It's always nice. What do you think about Discord asking about IDFO scam? I think we shouldn't go down that rabbit hole. I think if we continue that conversation too far, we will start discussing a lot of speculation. I think we can end up getting into topics relating to political bodies and things. So we're not going to go down there, apart from to say the following. They are making a change. Make sure you don't participate in the circulating of incorrect rumors. So educate yourselves about exactly what's happening. Read the direct articles from Discord rather than just from third-party sources, because they can always mislead by sensationalizing and things like that. Don't always listen to the rumors. So make sure that you are aware of what's going on, and from a good source, ideally from the Discord, the announcements themselves. Obviously I'm not saying Discord is going to be just saying their own stuff is true and you can listen to anything they say, but what I'm saying is that if you go to second and third party and even fourth party and rumors, you're gonna end up with even muddier and more misleading information. It's best to go to the source of the information and then make your own decision based on that. Okay, so we're not going to go any further down in that discussion. I don't think it's if anybody has any relevant facts, you can state them, but that is it. Otherwise, we can end up getting into territory of conversation that we don't like it to perpetuate in this environment. It's a community gaming place. Yeah, you don't want to go whispers from whispers to whispers. Okay, I think I did the orders right on this, so let's send them out. And what was the other town? It was Gunbridge, wasn't it? Let's get the trams in. The good thing about putting trams down, right, is you don't annoy the town. Because, yes, you're building on their road, but it's like one square road. If you put a station outside the town, that could be a lot of trees you're destroying, and that will really annoy them. And obviously, you don't really want to annoy them if you can avoid it. So I think I'm going to go here. No, not there. Here. Yes, there. And then the next one is going to be there. And then I think we'll come back into the town here. Did I do that right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Using the 3x3 grid to my advantage.
Okay, I think I will start new project, which is transporting shit ton of oil across the map.
Oil? Yeah, don't go too... Well, what method are you using to transport it? Ships?
Ships to the trains and then just haul it through the.
I would warn against going too far because of the iron horse that we've got. The vehicle running costs are quite a lot, and also the further you go, sometimes you don't actually get as much profit as what you think on a really long line. So yeah, just obviously sounds good, but I wouldn't go more than. Maybe more than 200 tiles.
Okay,
I think.
Let's do measurements then.
Because if you go too far, it'll just fall to pieces. There we go. Right. Is the AI capable of beating you yet? It is certainly capable. Go check out my playlist for Hellish challenges. I took on the best AI in a one-on-one fight. And it nearly beat me. Spoiler alert.
That was a knife fight. Like actually on the bigger map, it would beat you because of like AI being everywhere.
Yeah, I mean I could slow down its construction speed, but then I'd be. Yeah, I suppose part of the reason why I did well was because it started to run out of options of just lots of really good, quick, short routes to throw in. The competition started to really push against each other when we were both building in the same place, and I was starting to outperform it on ratings in certain places, so I was taking away a bit of its cargo, and also a few other things that was happening. I did actually deploy quite a sneaky but legitimate tactic towards the end to help push me across the line. But yeah, I did a video on that, and it was 4 hours of gameplay. Solid, fast, ultra building. I didn't troll it. I could have trolled it by like deleting land and claiming land and all that sort of thing, but I didn't. Yeah. Do you have any suggestions for making I think that's thematic narrow gauge railway playthrough on mountains? Any mods? I think the Iron Horse mod could be good. It's got a narrow gauge railway, so maybe take a look at Iron Horse. There's a nice website for it. Oh, really, Brandon? Bear with me a second. Wow. I just need to read this quickly, folks. Apparently, according to what Brandon just said, Spifftopia is cancelled. I'm going to try and skim through it now, and I'll read it properly soon. Okay. Okay. Right, no, hang on, Brandon. Okay. The wording in the message is hiatus. Hiatus is not cancelled. So don't use the word cancel, Brandon. Yes, you've corrected yourself afterwards. Hiatus is different to cancelled. Okay, I will read that message properly soon. Yeah, Blink 182 went on hiatus. Oh, sorry, for the Americans, Blink 182. I'll just come back to my server. And yeah, we actually ended up going to see them live after that. Right. Okay, I've got my trams in, so I can now start building my metro stations. Yeah, I will read the message properly soon. But given the kind of different things that we've seen so far, I don't think I'm surprised. And it doesn't mean that it's never going to happen, right? Oh, they still refuse to allow it? They think I'm appalling. There we are. We got the bribes in. Ideally, I would like to be able to build this side of the metro system between these three towns and then connect it up before the end of the stream. So it's a bit of a challenge for myself there. Also, I've just created this station without connecting it to that station, so...
I made the line maybe too big.
What, your massive loop? No. Never. It wasn't too big, was it?
Now you're hurting my price.
Right. There we go. Yeetmaster says, no, I love Spiff. It doesn't mean that Spiff is going on hiatus. It's just that particular project. I'm sure Spiff has got lots of cool and interesting videos and projects all in the works. And who knows, maybe we'll have Spiff join us on this channel again one day. So far we've had David join us for season 12. We had Spiff join us for a charity event, and we've had Jason from Just Not Bikes join us for a couple of charity events as well. You know what? I'm going to put this metro right between those two towns, So that's a good idea. They already hate me. Oh no, did I do narrow gauge? Oh no, I did electrified rail. Can I convert it? Yes. There we go. Oh, I was going to do a bigger station, wasn't I? I bet they're not going to let me now. Ooh, they let me place that. Okay, good. Yes. It is... Yeah, it is strange a little bit, given the vast amount of time and effort that we know that went into that particular project. There was a lot of people that put a lot of effort into that project. It was definitely ambitious, but I will definitely read the full message sometime soon. Right, there's those tracks. Yeah, I'm not going to really say anything else until I've read the whole message. Right, so that's one metro. Hang on a minute. I haven't transferred the passengers from the tram service to the metro. Do we want to do that? I think we do, don't we? Stipite Sister says, his fake posh voice does my head in. I think that's just his voice. Just not bites. Do you mean not just bites? Yes, sorry. Did I say it the wrong way around? Yeah. Yeah. You've been scrolling through the code to find the random number function? Oh, there we are. There we go. Oh yes, the metro. Let's connect it up over... Oh, I thought the metro had been compromised over here, but then it turns out that it was just my own track. Right, I think this one's short enough just to have one set of depots. So I'm going to come out to there. I'm going to go diagonally across. And I'm going to try and get some depots relatively close to the middle. Yes. In any case, no matter the conversation, I would just like to take this opportunity to thank Spiff not only for their content, for their collaboration with allowing me to take part in some of their events, and also allowing me to have them as a guest on my channel, but also for his advice and support when I went full-time. It was so cool of Spiff to lend his time to not only when we had our charity events, but also to all the different things that we've done, and also being able to talk to me about the things that I'm doing on my channel and the things that I'm doing wrong. Spiff was one of the people that told me that my thumbnails are just terrible. I know they're terrible. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying. And I've been trying to get somebody on board to help with my thumbnails, but it's really difficult. Yes. Oh, bit of background noise on the mic there. Okay. How are we doing? Did we just spoil his April Fool's bit for the... I have no idea what you're talking about. Just not bikes. The evil version. Yeah, I like that. That's quite funny, that. I like it. Right, let's get this metro station in down here. No, that's tramway construction. And once I've built this little bit, we'll go and join in and see how the others two are getting on. Do you hear that, you two? I'm going to come and... oh, my goodness, the local authority hate me. Well, now's a good time to come and have a look. Who should we start with first? Heras, what are you up to?
Yes. Sorry, can you say again?
I said, what are you up to at the moment? What bit are you working on?
So I am at the east side of the map. Currently, I am connecting oil fields. I mean oil rigs to the train station.
Okay. Can you drop a sign to show me whereabouts
Yeah,
you
sure.
are?
I will call it like some kind of collection point. Base side.
So the evil version of Master Hellish will be Master Heavenly. I mean, if you flip in that, it may as well be Miss Heavenly, Mistress Heavenly. I have no idea what that is. All right, so where's the sign?
Oil collection point.
Yeah, there we go. No wonder I couldn't find it. I was on the west coast for some ridiculous reason. Okay, so I can see here you've got a train station with several docks attached to it. You've got there's some oil fields out there with some ships moving around. And there's also a connection out to the coast. Is that new?
You mean by the
You dig in the trench?
power plant?
Yes, by the power plant.
I did because maybe I will connect those as well.
Yes. Yes, I think that's probably a good idea.
And I also did the connection to the northwest.
Oh yeah, there's a bit through there as well. Oh, there's quite a few oil stuff over there. So, and then you've got this station going in now. Whereabouts are you going to take it all to?
Like as a proper government project, no idea yet. We just I need to check the map and just find something within like 200, 300 tiles away.
I need to treat myself to some chocolate. Yeah, Servant Heavenly, or maybe Master Heavenly sounds pretty shady. Ah, yes. The thing is, though, is that if you've got a corporation and they look all perfect, you know they're hiding something, right? Hellish Inc., the legitimate organisation behind our evil company. There we go. Good. I look forward to seeing if that will ever get connected to anything. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Triple, how's your double line coming along?
Help. It's too big.
It is too big. I can see that you've got some depots. It looks like, some of these tracks going in and out the depots are too long. You're not going to get the trains going into the depots. So, for example, the bit that the viewers can see on the stream at the moment, there's at least 19, 20 tiles between the main line and the depot, and a train will only look so far ahead of itself when it gets to a signal and it needs to service. No matter how long the trains are, you can't do too far. They're double depots, yes.
What's the range limit for the train to search
Can
for a depot?
can you give me the... Oh.
The range limit isn't a precise number. It's to do with pathfinding and the amount of things in between. So if you've got diagonals, it's different if it's straight track. And if you've got signals, I think it's got a bit of a pathing penalty as well. I think we say that normally if you do, I think 15 tiles, you should be fine.
Okay, I made it from 19 to 15.
Yeah, I think with 15 you should be okay. But what I can tell you is that with 20, it's not going to be okay. Which is a shame, really, because I like this design that you've done here. It's really good.
But what if I do like force depots, and they don't really have any opportunity to go wrong way because of the signals?
Yes, that would work. That would work because they have to go through a depot. Yeah, they would have to go through a depot to continue down the line. But at that point, it's on the line then, if it's a forced depot, isn't it? These ones here, they're off the line, so they're not going to...
Okay.
And if you have forced depots, it has a massive pathing penalty. So the train won't even try and path down there normally anyway. It will only path down there if it's the only option, or if it's able to get there or want to service, and it won't find there and service depending on how far it can go. Fran the Man says it's between 30 and 16 depending on the pathfinding, diagonal signals, etc. Yeah, I think on straight track you are alright up to 15 for sure. I think if you've got diagonal stuff going on, that's where it gets even lower. Servant Heavenly. Switch that. Heavenly Servant. So the opposite of Master Hellish would be Heavenly Servant. Well, that sounds like an alternative website name if ever I heard one.
Hellish, I have a question for you.
Yes.
But how I am doing mail and passengers, how much should I do the difference?
The distance?
Yeah, I meant the ratio.
Oh, how many of each carriage?
Yeah, my total length is 10 and I'm doing 2 engines.
Right. Now, I actually made a short about exactly that recently. I don't think it's out yet. Let me see if I can find it. Because A, promote my own short, right? But also B, I don't remember the answer. Let me have a look. Because what I did is I worked it out. So if I go into my content on my YouTube channel, then I go to my shorts, and let's see. Ah, yes, it is due to come out on Saturday, I think. The right passenger to mail ratio for trains. And what I did is I worked out kind of like exactly what it should be based on the length. So for length 10 trains with only one engine, assuming roughly a 2-to-1 mix of passengers and mail, because that's what a lot of towns kind of do. I'm listening to myself now. 11 passenger carriages. Yeah, so the ratio of the amount of stuff that's waiting at the station can change depending on whether the station is in the middle of the town, on the edge of the town, between multiple towns, but it's usually roughly 2-to-1. But the problem is that you can't do 2-to-1 on the carriages because a passenger carriage can hold a lot more than a mail van. Now we're using Iron Horse, so that just completely throws it out of the equation again. But for vanilla, it's what I said, 11 passengers on a length 10 train. Yeah, 11 passenger carriages on a 10 length train with one engine. Heavenly Apprentice. Ah, is that the true alter ego?
So it is 11 passengers by...
Well, if the total length is 20, plus the engine makes it 19, then you take the 11 away, that gets rid of the 1, that's the 9, get rid of the other 1, that's it. 8 mail vans.
8 mail vans and 11 of the other.
But yeah. Some of these turns out these stations are rather tight, but it doesn't always matter, because trains are usually accelerating and decelerating anyway. They tend to be going quite slow around the stations. And also, if you don't have a massive amount of throughput requirements, it's not too bad. Although if you've got a really busy line, you probably want to avoid a turn that sharp. Thomas is here. Hello, Tycoons. You are terribly late. Very late. Heavenly Apprentice. Oh, that makes me shudder a little bit. Right, let's go back down to my metro stations and see what's going on. And I'll have another little piece of chocolate. Apparently there's some missing signals. Ooh. Oh, yeah. So at Drillingwell Mines, you've left space to add the signals, but didn't. So I'll pop them in there for you. And over down here at New Punningwell Woods, you just didn't put signals on the end of the platforms at all. So you must have a signal. Oh, hang on a minute. No. Yeah, let's do it like that. You must have a signal on the end of the platform. Otherwise, the path signal before will treat the entire station as one block. You'll only get one platform used at once. So I'm just going to fix that up. Get rid of that crossover. Add the crossover back in there. And pop the signals in. There we go.
Do you know the name of the carriages you were using last time?
I'm not sure. Maybe you could clone one of the existing trains. Maybe I'm not sure. But let's have a quick look at the. What is it? The passenger carriage.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I go to available trains, and I filter by passengers, and I sort by cargo capacity, go down to the bottom. There are some that go a bit slower. The fastest one that carries the most passengers is the passenger coaches brackets large. And it appears there's two different types of that. Yeah, there's two different types of passenger coaches large. One of them goes 96 kilometers an hour, and another one goes 168. WW, did you give us an update on how you're doing? Or is my memory faltering? Oh, you know what? I don't think it was just that station. I think there's a bunch of signals missing on a lot of these stations. Let's do a bit of helping out, making sure that they're all in there. There's space been left for them, but then I maybe got distracted. There we go.
Most likely, I got distracted.
It's like quick, like you've done it correctly in a number of places. It's not as if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I have.
Remember.
And sometimes I just had very tight corners, and it was like, did I really have to do this or not? And I was like, should be fine.
No, it's not fine. The trains will only. Oh no, the local authority hate me. Right, here we go then.
Brandon, can you please stop looking?
What's Brandon doing?
Checking
He's the
his
inspector,
signals.
right?
Oh, Brandon the inspector. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm currently the signal inspector. Yeah, but apart from one, it was only one set of depots that had the run-ins that were too long and too short. Too long, sorry, not too short. Apart from that, and some of your signals that were missing, but you quite obviously intended to do them, it is a very cool and interesting line.
If you do non-stop, they don't go by depots, right?
Non-stop is for stations only. They'll still go to depots as normal.
Okay. Okay. Then I got the first train here.
It is a big bridge.
How many stations do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. Alright, I got everything.
Right.
How many do you think I need?
For what? Sorry, I was reading chat then. How many what, sorry?
Hellish?
Yeah, hang on a second. How many what,
Hellish?
sorry? Yeah.
We can hear on the stream, but not on the Discord.
Oh, there's a Discord. Alright, okay. Discord issues again, everybody, unfortunately. Wonder what this is. It's a bit of a weird problem that keeps popping up. I don't know if it's not. I'm definitely broadcasting, but they can't hear me. And they'll be able to hear me soon. So, we'll just wait a second and then it'll be alright, apparently. Right.
No
Hello? We back again?
Yep.
That was weird. It keeps happening. I don't know what the problem is. Anyway, sorry, you were saying.
I will group them so they.
Oh yeah, if you want to do a group, you can do a group.
Do you have a name? I'm proposing calling them Heart Loop.
Well,
Like heart.
You could do. Another option is I did this bit a little wrong. Is you could have the triple double loop clockwise and the triple double loop anti-clockwise.
Okay.
Obviously, choose whatever you like, but it could be an option.
And now I need to remember if I do it clockwise or anti-clockwise. Yep.
I've just made these bits too short. That's only length 4. It needs to be 5 with a 6 there for room for the signals. There we go. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Oh dear. Get all the shortcuts fixed. There we go. Right. Long last Thursday went down for kidney transplant. Friday had a second 3-hour op because of complications. 3 days in ICU. Oh my goodness. Second day on the ward. Going to be another few days before you're being discharged. Well, it sounds like you got there in the end. If it looks like you're going to be discharged, so I hope that things are going well for you. We did name the train last week, as requested. So thank you very much for the update. It's good to hear that you're heading in a good direction. Unlike my trains, they're heading in the wrong direction at the moment. I think I've done them on the wrong line. I've got the polarity of the track the wrong way around, I think. Yes. Let's do this junction correctly. Then I'll do these signals correctly. Yeah. So I've got it wrong. I've messed up again.
How do I get them all in there at the same time into a group?
Have they got shared orders?
Yeah.
Just drag one holding control and it'll bring all the other trains with shared orders into the same group. That fix was actually quite easy. There we go. Backwards signal there. Okay. Have we got the backwards signal here? Nope. There we go. Okay, I think that's those two metro lines sorted. I just need to get the depots in on this one. I think I might do double depots. Yeah. Signal's the wrong way round. Oh no, where were they the wrong way round, Egg?
Did I do it the wrong way around?
I don't know. Oops.
So, Master, what do you do apart like transport Tycoon Deluxe, like in terms of like hobby?
In terms of hobbies, I don't have time for hobbies. I've got two small kids. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that I used to do quite regularly, and I don't really do it now. I will dabble in some things a little bit. So I used to do a lot of photography, especially wedding photography. I still do a little bit of photography, but I don't do the weddings anymore. It's too much, too longer days, too much work, and people want to pay nothing
Yeah,
for
and then
it.
to fix the photos, it's like take the photos is like only like 10% of the job probably.
I mean, it depends. And my style of photography is very much get it right in the camera as you're taking the photos, and then very little editing, right? As little editing as possible. but it still takes roughly 3 to 4 times the shoot time. So if you do a 1 hour photo shoot, then you're looking at 3 hours of editing those 1 hour's worth of photos. So I used to do that. Now I only do smaller jobs. I don't do big weddings and stuff. I used to do a lot of airsofting. I used to do a lot of Warhammer. I've still got 2 Warhammer armies. They're boxed up in the loft. One of them's Tau, one of them's Tyranids. And I used to do a lot of D&D and other sorts of role-playing as well. Alright, where are we going with this one? I can't think... I think I've... Obviously gaming. So, games like EVE Online, World of Warcraft, PUBG, Minecraft, love Minecraft. All games that I would play outside of the channel. Yeah. You near the Midlands? Yep. Near the Midlands. And nearly all of it is time, right? When I had all of these hobbies, let me just try and remember if I've forgotten any of them. So photography, Warhammer, role-playing, D&D. I used to play football. And there was a couple of airsofting and a couple of other hobbies as well. And they were all before I had kids, right? And then now I have kids and I run a business. I don't really have time for any of them. But I've still got the airsofting equipment, and I've still got the Warhammer stuff. I've kept a lot of the things. I used to play the guitar when I was younger, and wrong screen. There we go. And now my guitars are hung on the wall, ready for when I have time for them in the future. You could try and stream some role-playing sessions. I have tried that in the past. The viewers on this channel are just generally not interested. Right. Oh, what was that? It was.
That's a bunch of stuff.
There's a whole bunch of stuff. Yes. Is there before I divert off that? Other games that I play in my downtime, things like I said, EVE and Minecraft and stuff like that. I would probably play RimWorld, Grand Theft Auto. I've been playing a little bit of Dave the Diver in my downtime, if I ever get any. Obviously, like I said, World of Warcraft. So some of the games that I love to play overlap with this channel really well, right? Other games don't. For example, Final Fantasy. I've played quite a few of the Final Fantasy games in the past. Absolutely love them. Not really appropriate for this channel. It doesn't match the blend of games that we have. I am tempted to do a Final Fantasy playthrough.
You can always have like one day, like let's call it unconventional stream or something like this, that you would actually. It doesn't have to be like every week, you know. It can be like month.
I mean,
or every 2
it depends.
weeks.
It depends on a lot of things. It depends on what your audience expects. It depends on what your audience expects, and it depends on the type of content that you do. Going too broad causes problems. If you've got a dedicated audience that are so really into one particular thing, it can cause problems as well. If you already have a lot, and I mean a lot of subscribers, and then you do things like that, it's usually okay because you capture enough people to get enough people excited to watch it. Because the way that videos get recommended on YouTube is that if a lot of your subscribers watch it, then it'll get pushed to more people who aren't your subscribers. So if you guys, the subs, all... Hang on, what's the number? 42,720... 42,787 of you. If you all watch something, then YouTube will show it to more and more of the wider public who aren't subscribers. But if none of my regular viewers watch it, it doesn't get pushed out into the public. So if I do a World of Warcraft video, none of the subscribers will watch it, and it doesn't then get pushed to a wider audience that might actually really love the fantastic World of Warcraft video that I made. And secondly, if I do something that ranks badly, then that also damages the other videos coming up with how much they get pushed as well. Like you need to be like, if you're growing a channel, you need to be like, yeah, that video actually smashed it. That video actually smashed it. If you do 1 or 2 videos in a row that like flop, it can kill the whole view counts on the channel really bad. So it's very aggressive. And what you say about, oh yeah, you could do one here and there, that would work in some situations. It wouldn't work for a niche YouTuber like me who's trying to grow a channel. So in my situations, I know that would be very bad, which is unfortunate because that's the reason we have the variety channel. That's why community gaming nights on the variety channel. That's why when I go to a LAN party, I stream on the variety channel, because you guys will get to see that sort of content. Some of you core people that want to go and see it, and it doesn't harm the stats of the main channel, right? Oh, hiccuped.
Yeah, but in long run, this is like, in short run, you are slave to algorithm. On the long run, it actually hurts community rather than benefit it.
I mean, really, the biggest harm to the community would be is that if I don't.
I mean, the way algorithm works, not like how you run it. I mean, like what algorithm benefits, like what it actually like give good credit for.
Yeah, there's a lot of good and bad in that, and it's difficult. It really is. Ooh, I didn't think about this piece of track properly.
Not the Hellish mistake.
No, it's more of like I've got stuff to consider, and I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to build given this particular scenario. But yeah, we go. You always think it's a shame that for the economics to work, you can't just do videos of stuff that you want to do and have to play the game. Yeah. So to quickly, to go on that comment, right? So if I wasn't doing this as a job, if I wasn't relying on this for an income, I could just do just what I wanted to do, right? And if and then there's a whole other zone of things that I would have to do that would work, right? There's what I would want to do, and then there's what would work. And what I have to do is like a Venn diagram overlap, right? I have to get the overlap in the middle of that Venn diagram of things that I want to do and things that will work. There's things that will work that I don't want to do. There's things that I want to do that won't work, and I can't really do either of those, right? I have to do the stuff in that overlap. I have to do it in that middle section. And
I got caught.
You got caught again. You got caught by the local authority.
And
Inspector.
and I'm building bus stations. I'm not even trying to do anything there.
Oh dear.
And now they don't.
I got the incoming line. Oh my goodness, there's another one.
I know, I'm just trying to give them bus stations.
Ugh, I'm trying to build a tunnel and they won't let me. Yeah. Lands of the Law, Eye of the Beholder. I am not familiar with either of those. Let's have a quick look. Role-playing, maybe not. We tended to be more strategy and sim. That feels like it's a little bit out on the edge. Eye of the Beholder game. Oh, I mistyped game, but it worked it out. Oh, this looks familiar. Yeah. Again, that's more of an RPG style game, isn't it? Yeah, it's an RPG. Yeah, traditionally RPGs haven't worked well on this channel. I could potentially do a little wiggle. Yeah, let's do a little wiggle. I think that'll be okay. Is that the right way around?
Okay, so I managed to connect the refinery with the oil collection point. 0 depots so far in.
Oh well, that's a good idea, isn't it?
So basically, idea was just connect it, because then it's easier with the signals. You just like start, one end, the other end. You have all the signals you need, and then basically swag where I want the depots in. So scientific, wild as gas. So this is the half.
Oh yeah, I see the refinery here. Yeah. And you've got some bridges in as well. May have lost comms again. Brilliant.
No,
Never mind.
you didn't. You didn't.
No,
You didn't.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was saying you've got some bridges over the water, and you've got the refinery in. We were just having a look on stream. Signals look like, but you haven't got any trains yet because you've got no depots.
Yeah. So now I'll place depots like 3 sections, I think.
Yeah, two or three.
4.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult because you've got quite a lot of diagonals there, so it's always tricky to work with that. But okay, so Harrows has been doing the oil moving from this particular point here where we're transferring it. Oh my goodness, you've got 5 million liters of oil there. 5 million. That's a lot of oil.
And like most of this oil is like sinking to the ground because there is no no output, so it just vanished. Like people working there, they're having the best time of their life.
Yeah, your ratings is 15% poor, which is I'm surprised it's not worse, to be honest. Apparently, there's a 1 in 14 chance of getting caught by bribing.
1 in 14. I have a feeling it's 1 in 2 for me, but
yeah, there's quite a lot of games on that's coming up on the channel, right? We've already got obviously a lot of OpenTTD. There's a bit of Core 60H here and there. We're including video that's coming out on Saturday. We did an Open Loco video. There might be some more Open Loco stuff coming along. Open Fodder, we did a live stream. I might do a couple of videos on that. Return to the Roots, that's something we need to look into. More Open RCT2, more Tiberian Sun, Open RA, and maybe even some Open MW Morrowind. Not sure about that one because that is more on the, kind of role-play adventure sort of thing rather than strategy and simulation. Yes, yeah, but they're the sort of things that I've been looking at. So, kind of the remake / mods of Settlers and Cannon Fodder and Rollercoaster Tycoon and Locomotion and stuff. So a lot of that sort of thing is going to be mixing in on the channel over the next few weeks and months. In addition to OpenTTD tutorials, challenges, and Let's Plays and all sorts of that sort of thing. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, now's the time to do it. Let's have a look. 42,788. Where are those 22 people? Have we got 22 people watching who are not subscribed right now? Tell you what, if you're not subscribed right now, subscribe, and in a few moments we'll come back and see how much that number jumps up. Okay? Right. Try not to close the server down, and I need to find my metro. Right, here's my metro. So I've got my metro running, I've got my trams running. At the minute, the trams are independent of the metro is independent of the main line, but I'm trying to build the main line. These signals are the right way round, but the station's the wrong way round for the signals, I think. Let me just double check the signal polarity. Yeah, those ones are driving... on the right. So did I overcorrect then? So are the trains coming in there and out there? I think I got my ins and outs the wrong way around. Okay. Let's rebuild this.
Yeah, they keep finding out.
Nope, I want to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. So, I think that should be the in. And then we can have an out here. Ah, we go. Got a couple of people subscribing to the channel. We'll go check the counter very soon. I think that's probably realistic. The furthest I'm going to be able to get away from the station on that. Okay. What do you mean can't build signals here? I'm the one that decides whether you can build signals or not. Thank you very much, Trainline. Okay. Let's go around here and build the line for the other bit. So, I think... Let's get the polarity of the signals the right way around. Yep, it's that way. Which means we're coming in here. We can do the crossover. We go down. We put the tunnel in. And then that's the in line to here. And then we get rid of this. Can we get rid of that? Yeah. And then this outline needs to be at least 10 long if possible. So, do the crossover. There we go, there's the crossover. So we go down here 11. And the reason why we go 11 is because we need to stick signals on the end. Oh no, we're gonna turn. Okay, 10 and then turn. So turn into here, connect that up, remove that little bit, signals on the merge, and then we've got a signal on the split, signals down the line. There we go. I've done the other side. The traffic is always a mess. Yeah, yeah. What's the use benefit of narrow gauge? I have no idea. Gonna be honest, not sure.
I think it's just cheap.
Is it? Is
Harder
it cheap?
games on harder. Yeah, maybe manage to squeeze it economically.
Right, I've got to get this line around here. I think what I'll do is we'll put some bridges in here. And then I will go straight-ish to there. We'll do a little bit of land digging. And we'll come down and do a bit of a diagonal. Gauges feel unnecessary in this game. I don't know. I mean, if the stats are different enough and they've all served their own purpose, then there's like a half-decent reason, right? In which case, I feel like that's okay. But it's also just nice that we've got the option. Imagine if we didn't have the choice of any add-ons. No mods at all. That would be a very sad existence for OpenTTD, wouldn't it? And we have all the mod developers to thank for that. Including me. I made scripts. No, I'm kidding. Well, I'm not kidding. I did make scripts, but you don't need to thank me.
Thank you, Hellish.
I did it for my own personal gain.
Still thank you, Hellish.
All the scripts and stuff that I've made have been for videos that I want to make. So far, I think. Or to help me make videos, like the stats tool. And the one that we're going to use tomorrow night, if it works. I don't think I've tested it properly. Fingers crossed, eh? But yes, we have an OpenTTD viewers game.
I'm at least 98.3% sure I'm not an OpenTTD dev.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not an OpenTTD dev. There you go. Although, actually, I did have a question I wanted to ask everybody, but I can't ask here because I need to collect your answers, and I want to be able to process them. I want to be able to think about all the different things that you guys have said in the community and that sort of thing. So right this very second, I'm going to go over to the OpenTTD channel, and I want to know your questions that you would ask the developers if you had the opportunity. Okay, so I'm going to start a thread right now, and I want you to just post them in there. So go over to the Discord if you're not already there, and go over to the OpenTTD channel, and there's a thread in there for you to pop that in. You tried to use my Boomtown bus mod, but you couldn't. I couldn't start a single line before the cities died off. I mean, you might need to adjust the settings. There are a number of settings. I don't know if you changed any of the settings, but there are a number of settings. Right. Let's get the depots on this line. Let's give it a train length before we come off. We'll do... I'll tell you what, we'll just join it up with this here. There we go. You thought it was funny. I mean, that, yeah. Right, is that in the middle? Yeah, roughly. Tunnel, tunnel. Depots, depots. Well, at least I haven't had any train crashes this live stream.
Finally.
Yes. What do you mean, finally? Oh,
I knew that would come.
Yeah, I had one stream where I had 3 train crashes, but apart from that, I haven't done too bad.
Great.
Do you know what depots here?
Do you know what I've noticed?
What have you noticed?
People don't group trains, but they group buses even less.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised, to be honest. I mean, the thing is, if it isn't... The only reason you would group anything, there's only 2 reasons I can remember that actually is any use. The first is if you want to do the colours of the vehicles. You know, you can't do vehicle colours unless you group them. You have to. So that's one reason, right? The other reason, and I'm trying to remember here, I think is to do... Yeah, it's to do with replacing vehicles. Oh, no. I think I messed this up. No, I didn't mess it up. It's just I need to tweak it to get it to fit. Yeah, it's to do with replacing vehicles. So if you've got some vehicles of the same type that you don't want to replace, then you have to have a group. And those are the 2 reasons. Any other reason is pure kind of like, oh, I just like to have things in groups sort of thing.
My trains are breaking down.
Well, they will break down a little bit. Even if you do it properly, you know. Have you got a depot in their orders?
No.
Because you probably shouldn't, right?
I don't have it.
Okay, good. Good.
I believe I don't have 4 depots as well. I have 52 trains running. Would that be enough?
Might be. We'll come and have a look at them in a bit. There we go. Right, I've got 2 lots of depots in. I think that's going to be enough, right? Yeah. Hello, welcome. Right. 98.3%, so you're saying there's a chance? Maybe. Right, so what we're going to do now is get actual trains going, and then we're going to change all the orders around so that we're going to make loads of money off these trains. So, first thing we're going to do, new vehicle. We're going to go down the list of engines. We're going to sort by maximum speed. I think, was it the Vulcan that we was using?
No, the Indic, something with the I.
Oh, that was for the Metro. I'm looking at Standard Rail one now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the same one. The Indy.
Oh,
Something.
the Intrepid. That was it. Yes. Okay. And then we want passengers. So I think we want passenger coaches large. Oh, you need a restaurant car when you use 9 horse. So it's 1 restaurant car and 10 passenger coaches. 10. Then you can put your mail vans in. There we go. Because if you don't put your restaurant car in, it costs you an absolutely fortune to run the service.
Is it economically viable to send the goods using airplanes?
Kind of. Yes, the ones that do run will make money. But you won't be able to shift much. Right? You won't be able to transport as much goods. Where are those trains gone? So I'm going to change my metro, and I'm going to change it so that they full load there and transfer here. Same with these metro trains. I'm going to tell them to full load here and transfer there. Right, so we've got 2 metro services transferring to the train station. And then at the other end, we're going to do the same thing, right? This metro train is going to full load here and transfer there. And these metro trains are doing something similar. So full load here and transfer there. Then we're going to link the trams in somehow. And I'm not sure how we're going to do that yet. Now the trams in this town can just go straight to the station. So you know what? I'm just going to do a little line like this. And that's that one done. So what we're going to do is then change all the orders. So we're going to delete all the orders. And we're going to say to the trams, I want you to go... If we go round the same way all the time, so we go load, 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 unload, then the stations at the end aren't going to work. So then we need to go back round the other way. Load, 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 unload. Yes, let's do that. So we're going to go here, 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 unload. Then here, 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 unload. Right. So let's get rid of those implicit orders. And the unload is at Woods. So that is just transfer. And then transfer again. And these ones are all just load and leave empty. No, wait, unload. No, we don't want unload. We want load. Hang on. I've pressed the wrong keybind now. No loading? No, not no loading. Oh my goodness. There we go. Right. We want full load? No, not full load. What is it? No unloading. No unloading. No unloading. There we go. No unloading. No unloading. No unloading. Think that'll do the job, right? Yeah, no unloading, take cargo. We are the group fan club here. Groups are just more organised and look groovy, especially nested. Yeah, but they don't do anything, do they? At least one should be transferred. Yes, so we got the 2 transfers. Oh, that one wants to be a transfer as well.
Thank you, Triple.
There we go. Okay, well, actually, we've got to the point where Triple's got to get going. I'm not sure if they're still on comms. But if you are, thank you very much. Take care. And thank you for joining me.
Bye.
Right. Bye, Triple.
Okay, Master, I have done the train depots.
Oh.
Including feeding depot.
Okay, let's... they're over here, aren't they? Let's have a look. Well, I nearly went a bit West Country then. I said, oh, they're over here, aren't they? Okay, so you got a feeder depot for creating new vehicles. And then you've got, forced double depots. Oh, okay. And then you've got optional off-the-line depots. Oh, no, they're too long, I think. Yeah. So
So the train won't find it?
the train won't find it. The gap between the signal and the depot that's off the line is at least 21 tiles. So unfortunately, those trains will never use those depots on those ones. You need to shorten the run-ins and outs. And then you've got some more forced depots over here. So you've got some forced either end, and then you've got some optional in the middle that need a small tweak just to bring them in so that people can use them.
I saturated the line with the trains for now because I assume at some point the oil fields will increase the generation of the supply of the oil. And with that amount of trains, and stations, it's gonna be hard later on to figure out hey, we have too much oil problem.
Yeah, if you look at the cargo graph for the industry, you can see how over the course of the game, the production of the oil went up initially, but then just dropped because it wasn't being serviced, right? And it pretty much just stayed down there. But over the last few periods, it's actually been serviced, and it hasn't changed much yet, but I would expect it to just slowly rise up now.
Yeah, especially that I have built the company stations in all of the cities that have the oil rigs that I connected to. So, yeah, let's hope for the best.
Okay, let's go have a quick look at Triple's double loop. They have had to leave now, but you can see here we've got trains, double-headed trains coming into the station. Let's see what we got. How many trains have we got here? Let's group them by shared orders. So there you go. We've got 28 trains going in one direction and 28 trains going in the other. Last period, one group made 1.2 million, and so far this period they've made 2.1 million. So they are actually bringing in some pretty good money. And if I can remember correctly, I think the other group is newer, right? So that they're going to make more money soon. It is a rather long loop, and it's going to take some time for these vehicles to naturally spread out, right? We may have one side of the loop, maybe over here where there's hardly any trains coming through, although this side looks quite busy at the moment. And then the other side of the loop where there's not so much. Now, some of these stations are quite independent. They've got a bit of a spread station. Other ones have got a little bit more of a spread, I think. There we go. So that one's got more coverage. And there's some vehicles in the town that look like they're doing some growth runs. Oh, no, they're doing some transfers. But they've got a full load order in at the back there. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you have a full load order in where there's no buildings? I think that's a mistake. Let's just take that full loader order off, because apart from that, it looks perfectly fine. There we go. And I've not quite finished the network that I was working on, although I am close. So I got my trains going backwards and forwards. I've adjusted the orders on these metro lines, and I think I adjusted the orders on these metro lines. So there's one loading there now. Is this one full? Yep, that one's full. And what I haven't done yet is the passenger transfer service for the trams. So down here, the trams are, I think, picking up passengers. Oh, hang on a minute. Did I... Are these not all shared orders? Okay.
You can check out the station.
Yeah, I did. One of the trains I pulled out of it. Oh, there is a game giveaway for the Settlers bundle if anybody wants to take part. Portal.masterhellish.net, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the other ones onto this order. So if we go over to these guys, we can go into their orders, click stop sharing and wrong button. Try again. So for these guys, we can click on their orders. We can go to stop sharing orders and remove it. And then we can click on the other one holding control and it will reshare. So we can get this one. We can go no. Reshare with... Oh, which one is it? I think I did the wrong one. Nope. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Ugh. Would be the wrong one, wouldn't it? No, that's the wrong one again. Unfortunately, there's no easy way for me to know. There we go. It's the one that's got 2 in it. Again, remove the shared orders. Get them on that bunch. Remove the orders. Get them on that bunch. So I've just moved them all over. So that is those trams sorted out. These trams need to do something very similar, so I will sort that out. And then we'll get the other trams to finally link up to the metro. So we'll do an end of tram line there. And loop that in. And we'll take the orders of these guys, and we won't get rid of the shared orders this time. We'll just get rid of the last little bits, right? So we'll get rid of that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. So then we can go here, 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 deliver. Here, 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 deliver. There we go. So the centrals, they're the transfer. There's the transfer. And then all the other orders, get rid of the, oh, that implicit's gone. Wants to be the load nothing. No loading. No, wait, the other one. Not load, no loading. It wants to be unload and leave empty. No, it's not even that. It's no loading. No unloading and take cargo. Oh my goodness. My goodness, the combinations here between the options. It's making my brain hurt. Also, I think I'm missing one. South, west, and woods. South, west, and... yeah, I'm missing woods. There we go. Right, we're off now. Trying to do complicated orders like this, relatively complicated, and misclicking. Not great, yeah? Hello. Yeah, I deleted one, but don't worry, I've fixed it now, so the jobs are good and... yeah. Is there an Iron Horse equivalent for trams? I mean, I just used the improved generic trams. There are a lot of other trams, right? So you should be fine. Right, no unloading, 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 no unloading. I think they're all good. So then these ones are going to be almost identical. But the difference is that they're transferring to the... can they turn around in that terminus? Or are they going to get stuck? Yeah, they get stuck. Oh, no. Oh, they're all getting stuck on top of each other as well. Yeah, that's a mess up. I don't know what to do about that. Oh no. They can't go backwards down the... Oh, wait. They do eventually turn around even though they can't. Okay. Yeah, they turn around inside the station. Okay, in that case... I will... connect this one up. There we go. Fixed it. So this one... That one's okay. I did that one correct. This one's not correct, but I haven't started using it yet. Okay. There we go. So this one's alright. Now we can adjust these orders. So, load, 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 transfer, load, 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 transfer. Ah, the station's not connected. Don't worry, folks, I noticed. There we go. So we can go to that station. We can delete that one. Right, is that right? Go to north, go to Pennywell, go back to north. I really can't move this order. Yep, I've done it right now. I wish I had all my key bindings set up for like the transfers and the no unloading. I don't think there is. Unload and leave empty and no loading. That's full load. That doesn't help. And then I think they're the only two keybinds that you've got for loading. So it's not helpful at all. There are other keybinds, they're just not bound. There we go. Yeah. No. The third one's wrong. What? 1, 2, 3. No unloading and take cargo. Looks okay to me. Says no loading. The third one? Yeah, we're getting close to the end of the stream anyway. So if you're thinking about, maybe 10 more minutes, then stick around for it. Yeah, maybe. The third order should not have no loading. 1, 2. Oh, it's at the end there. Right. Okay. There we are. I was looking at the first part. No unloading. I was like, no unloading, no unloading. Read it slowly. I can't. It doesn't make a difference. I'm dyslexic. I need it being very specifically pointed out to me. Otherwise, I'm not going to see it. Okay. So there's one's done. That's not done yet. That's not done yet. Let's do these ones. It's just a little bit of a shame it's so many clicks, right?
I wish there would be an option so we can have like pre-built like templates. So for example, like the double depot with the tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
You can just like copy and paste it.
Yeah.
Or like terminus station, like oh my god, the building you would be faster than Hogei in building the big networks.
I don't think that will come into vanilla ever. I could be wrong. But no, I don't think that's going to be something that will come to vanilla. Lugwin Central is not spread, so it will not transfer. Oh my goodness. That's what you get from trying to read 3 different chats, present a stream, and play quickly at the same time. I'm not sure, but I think I did that one correct. Right. Lewis Central. Here. Right. Yes, you're correct. It's not connected. So, get rid of that one. Put a new one in. And then correct the orders. Can't use station. That's fine. Go here instead. Can't use station. That's fine. Go here instead. Transfer there. And transfer there. Delete that order. And delete that order. What? Have I done it again? Take cargo, 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 take cargo. Transfer leave empty, transfer leave empty. Oh, some of those orders have no loading in, do they? Oh, look at that. Why does that say no loading? You know why? I think it's because I was trying to use... Take cargo, take cargo, take cargo, take cargo, take... I think it's because I was trying to use the keyboard shortcuts that didn't exist, right? Yes. I guess he's not reading these messages. Twitch messages don't pop up too much for me, actually. Because my primary place that I stream is on YouTube. I stream at a high resolution and I stream at a high bitrate. And that's where most people are. Good evening. Yeah. Right. Well, I think I fixed that one as well. Right. So there we go. All the orders for the trams are going around this town. Not only are they growing the town, but they are picking up people and they are dropping them off at the metro station. Then the metro trains are coming in and dropping them off at the train station from both of these towns. Then the train stations are going backwards and forwards with all these trains because we've got the same thing on the other side where these trams are dropping off at the station. These trams will be dropping off at the station. They're going to these metro trains and they're going back into the middle again. Yes. But we do need to do this. We need to get these trams in as well. So that's going to be woods. We need a little bit of track at the end so that the trams can turn round. And then we will attempt to correctly do the orders this time. So, load, 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 transfer, load, 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 load. Right, which one's the transfer? Woods. So, transfer that one. Ooh. Did I misclick? Oh, I think I just missed one. There we go. He says he's going to get it right. Gets it wrong. So, let's see if I can get these bits right. Don't think I've ever done it like this before. I think this is a new experiment. A new trial of something a little bit different. There we go. Are your cities set to build roads on the grid? Yes, the cities are 3x3 grids on this in this game. Yeah. Might be a silly question since you just discovered the channel, Mr. Hellish. Related to... No. No, not related to that person. Don't know anything about that. Okay, last lot of trams to fix. Well, not fix, but to modify. Here we go. So, pick up the passengers, drop them off, then go back around the other way, pick up the passengers, and drop them off. Adam has subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel, Adam. Let's see. How many channel members are we up to now on the main channel? 40, we're only 8 viewers, 8 subscribers away from having to change the retro counter. Okay, there's the transfer orders. It's a bit confusing when you're putting transfer orders on an east station and then you've got a transfer station that you're not transferring at. Oh no, I clicked unload all. There we go. No, that's transfer and leave empty again. There we go. I fixed it that time. I saw it. I saw it. I fixed it. There we go. Last ones. I think my arm's going to drop off. There we go. There we are. So now we have 6 sets of trams working between various towns, various towns, with metros working to transport passengers to stations, which look like they're hanging out the back of the station a little bit. Might have to get rid of one carriage. We also need to clone the metros. I think we're going to need double the amount of metro trains. So let's do that. Get the metros all going, because there's quite a lot of passengers to shift, especially as the ratings improve. And especially now we've got these trams transferring. There we go, metros. And then, where are these trains? Yep, trains are on their way, filling up. Can we get more trains? I think we might need a few more. Yeah, we've got 5,000 passengers there now. So how many mainline trains have we got on that route? 14 now. They're going to make some good money, I think. There we go. Well, folks, overall, I think I didn't do too bad on the beginnings of this. Now, this is just the beginnings. I would like to continue this pattern out a little bit more. So I'd like to make another metro node over here and another metro node over here, then have more train lines that connect it all. So this is the start of what I was talking about earlier in the stream, of a bigger, more connected sort of empire, right? So there we go. So do passengers who load first wait for full loading or count as oh my goodness. Do passengers who load first and wait for full loading count as having taken a long time to complete their journey? You know what? I'm not sure. I don't know. It's something that I've wondered, and maybe something that somebody who can read the code can figure out. But I'm not actually sure, to be honest. But yes. Well, folks, I want to take this opportunity to thank Heras for joining me. And not just you, but also Triple, who was here earlier.
Yeah, thank you as well.
We'll have a quick look what we got over here. So you've got your, where is it? Your oil empire going on. You did a bunch of improvements and corrections that we saw earlier as well. Let's see, where's the oily stuff? I'm jumping around the world trying to find it. Let's get rid of all those tags so it's easier to see. So there was... Oh, here we go. So yes, we've got a whole bunch of ships dropping off at this this station here. Station's got 13 trains and 60 ships going to it. And there's quite a few trains waiting, but I'm sure as the ships start to deliver more, you'll get more of your trains transporting. And let's have a look at your refinery. If we look at the cargo graph, we can see that on the oil side of things, we've had quite a lot of oil delivered, and that's been a bit fluctuating, but I'm sure it will balance out and rise over time with that particular thing. You've also got some goods coming out of there. Are they being delivered or not yet?
No, I didn't go for them because the oil delivery is kind of fluctual, so it's hard to estimate like how many actual trains on the output you need.
Well, maybe that's something that the next person joining us next week could do. Remember, if you want to take part in this series, go to masterhellish.net/S12. There's a link in the description where you can take part in this series either by registering to join me in one of these streams, or by downloading the map yourself. So once again, thank you to Hers for joining me. It's been good to have you. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. It's first time for me participating in something like this. I really enjoyed it. I completely didn't expect to be picked. Like it was like surprise for me when I was picked on the Discord.
Yeah, yeah. There are people in the list, but the list is not huge. So if you register, there's a good chance of getting picked. In fact, Kevin DeBee has been picked 4 or 5 times by a bit of a fluke. They have been the person that's picked the most. But yeah, it's anybody can put their name down, and if they meet the requirements, they can join in. And we're gonna leave it there, actually. So thank you very much, and thank you to you, everybody, for watching tonight's stream. Thank you to everybody who supports the stream through the Viewer Plus subscribers and the super chats and everything like that as well. Remember, tomorrow night is that big OpenTTD viewers game. So if you want to take part, be on the Discord at least 10 minutes before the start of the stream. But for tonight, that's all from me for now. Good night. Take care.